Mike's hot. Mike's hot. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, guys, we're live. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hi. If the audio is funky, let me know, and then I'm going to jigger with my jigger. To figure that shit out. Hi. It's going to take you 30 seconds to tell me. Welcome, everybody, to Hogwarts Prep, our 5th edition D&D homebrew game. We are combining a lot of aspects from the Wizarding World into Dungeons & Dragons, so some things are a little wonky, like animators are druid, but technically an animator could be a ranger, whatever. If you're a rules lawyer, fucking don't. It's fun. It's gonna be a fun game. Like humans are gonna be wizards and witches, etc. But don't worry about that. It's good.
It'll be fine.
It is gonna be fine. So yeah, welcome to our first game. It is going to be set in the 1940s, but I'm going to go over that and explain it in our recap section. You know what's going to be fun? If you guys can say one sentence, this is my one. You guys don't have one, I do. One sentence explanation, who you are, right? Like name, house, something cool about yourself. Just, nothing's big or fancy, just little doohickey. Let's start with you since you're looking right at me.
Oh, you kept looking at me.
Okay.
My name is Sonia Fides. I'm in Hufflepuff, and I'm like a gypsy wizard. Very cool.
And I'm Osiris Luxmori, and I'm a Muggle monk, and I'm just punching things.
What's your real name?
Oh, my name's Justin.
Oh, I'm Stephanie.
My name's Kathy, and I'll be Jacques Dijon. I am a druid. I am House Slytherin, and I am an animagus.
Hi, my name's Ryan. I'll be playing Ferris, a cleric, or light domain cleric with a penchant for potions. Slytherin house. Whoops.
I'm Jess. I'm going to be playing Neff Info, and I'm in Hufflepuff House, and I'm a barbarian.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I'm going to be playing Mel Bones, better known as Bones, in Gryffindor House, and I'm a sorcerer.
Gryffindor!
Griffin window.
Sucks.
It's like every time you hear Houston, you know.
Hufflepugs, by the way.
Oh.
Brock.
Excuse me.
Just saying.
Alright guys, we're gonna play our little temp holder intro. And then we're gonna get into the game.
Woo.
Oh, Oh, it's too much pun. I can't do that amount of
Too
pun.
much fun for Ferris Bueller? Bueller.
I was saying Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, they were saying wheel, and I was like wheeler, but
Wheeler?
still, that's
Wheeler?
That's still such a pun,
That's
though.
It's
great.
funny. It's funny.
It's punny.
Puns
Alright
are
guys,
freaking awesome.
let's do a little bit of introduction to the world and a little bit of where you guys are gonna be placed today.
Cool.
That means play. Thank you. Some little ambient music in there for you guys. I'm kind of iffy about if I'm going to use this music or not for the rest of the recaps. But, alright guys, welcome to our first session of our Hogwarts Preparatory D&D game. It is the year 1942. It is the winter time. The Muggle world and the non-magical world, the Muggle world, and as most of you guys, non-magic, since everyone from here is from the America, everyone here is from America. So the Muggles, as we call it, but the non-magics for you, right now have a, catastrophe throughout the world. From the opposite ends, it's just war, and that's devastating the magical world as well. Because it is 1942. So relation between Muggles and the Wizarding world has been rocky before. But now is even more, especially with the propaganda that Grindelwald has been throwing out. It's making it harder to be kind to Muggles. especially when their mechanics and their machines cause destruction that the illusions don't let muggles see it, but it does destroy homes, and it is causing a lot of damage, and it is making many people homeless and destroying lives, and there's nothing they can do about it since we can't reveal that we exist. I lost my place. So, with that all being said and done, as our 5th year students here, most of you guys exchange students, but some of you moved to Hogwarts, to Europe, London, to attend Hogwarts. We're going to start on a Saturday. So no school today, no classes, but we are going to go on a little field trip to just get what we need from, if you don't need any food, or if you want to buy more quills or ink or anything like that, or just shopping in general, just a little distraction to get out of the castle. We're heading towards Diagon Alley. It is going to be about 20 to 30 of you that are going to go on this trip. That just divides it every other weekend throughout the whole castle. And obviously all 4 houses are going to be there. Yeah. Does anyone have any quick questions before we actually play the game? Because
I go into Diagon Alley?
yeah, you're there too. Yeah, you're also in there.
You're the chaperone.
Just so everyone knows, this is also going to be considered a beginner's D&D game. So if you've never played D&D or you're curious about it, this is a great show to start because everyone's starting at level 2. This is everyone's 3rd session ever. So babies throughout. And I will be constantly reminding you guys for the next month what your character classes do and stuff. After that, if I remind you, cool. If I don't, that's up to you to read. As an example, you need to roll 2d20s at the beginning of your day. The game just started, so So
I wrote it down too.
Yeah. Keep those numbers on your. Since she is from the Divination School of Magic, she has a special feature. So as everyone is getting ready to get on our little train here, your chaperone today is going to be your magical caretaker, magical beast caretaker, and general groundskeeper is your chaperone today. And asked you if you wanted to join in on the fun to get out of the work just building shacks out of the 16 refuse that Hogwarts has taken in, which I assume you do. So we're going to draw a little cart. All right. So as you guys are walking out of the castle and going into the cart looks very small. Maybe it fits about 10 people, but once you get in, it expands to just the right amount of seats. When someone takes it back in, another one appears.
That's so cool.
It's like a giant bag of holding.
Yeah, but it's like for transportation on a cart.
For a cart. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say the cart entrance is here, and also there's nothing really. I know, right? Super. You guys can totally see what I'm drawing right now, right? Yeah, right. Totally visible. All of Slytherin kind of goes in first, and then takes the back end of the cart as I get minis out.
Woo.
One of these will be it. So it's about 6 or so per household that is going in. So like all of Slytherin just rushes in and goes to the back. Who's ever in the Slytherin household? Can I have your minis? Can you guys? I mean, you can be seated wherever you want. You really don't know anyone here per se. It's just the Slytherin house. I mean, you know of them. You've seen them around, but you don't really are acquainted too much with them. Then goes in Ravenclaw, and Ravenclaws, I'm just going to use a blue icon to represent all the Ravenclaws that are sitting down there because I'm running out of minis. Hufflepuff takes in, starts filling in the back. Where are my Huffles?
I get mine.
Right here.
Yeah.
You start sitting in there. And then lastly, and slightly patiently, slightly not, Gryffindor comes in. It sits. I I need to get my mini for Hagward that I had pulled out and I don't. This is called not being ready. So you've seen the Magical Gamekeeper. You might even, as a 5th year student, if you want to take his elective, you may. Big man, intimidating looking with a fairly thick beard. Doesn't really pay too much mind to you guys. But when there's any of your pets comes out, he always quickly gives an excuse on why he needs to go over there and check on your pets. Very odd that you see him today. Usually, for you, Osiris, he only puts on his heavy crossbow when he goes into the dark woods that are forbidden. And more expository things. Since we are in the 1940s, a lot of the rules that you would see in the movies, the safety nets that the students have, aren't 100% set in place here. Hence why people walk around with swords and crossbows and stuff like that. Because there is no need for technology, since magic kind of fills in everything else. So a lot of the medieval habits do carry over to this time. Like werewolf accords aren't registered, or wizards aren't registered to see if they do or do not go to school. But yeah, he's having out his heavy crossbow that he can wield in one hand, but it takes you 2 just to hold it in, and a couple of quivers on his leg. All right, come in.
Definitely.
He goes in, sits right at the front. The crowd's, students being loud and gossipy, whatnot. Yeah. All right, a lot of you, just sit down. We're going to. Where are we going today, boy? I didn't pay attention.
Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley. That's right, everyone. We're going to Diagon Alley. Just sit tight. We'll be there in about 30. All right. You need to keep an eye on them. And then, roll me perception. Anyone that's in the cart that wants to. I actually would give you just an advantage because you're so close to him. 9. Okay.
17.
Wait, I need
17. Oh yeah, 17. That easily does it. If you get a 10 or higher, you can. Natural. Fuck yeah, you see it for sure.
11.
Yeah, you
13. 7.
Okay, so you're the only. Wait.
Oh, the first
8.
one.
Oh, you're the only 2 that don't see it. But at the same time, you're getting seated. You're talking to your acquaintances. Are excited about what you're gonna shop today at. Diagon Alley. One of the only places you can actually get pretty much any magical item that you would like. You see that he's oddly nervous about today. Anyone that is seeing his mannerism knows that he does not handle school task easily. Give him a magical creature and he's the best person, but he kind of forgets that he's supposed to teach that day, and he's just petting the griffin or whatever. So he's a little nervous. He's extra sweaty. But with that 20, for sure, you do notice one additional thing. Most that you all know, magical creatures should not go out of the school for basic reasons. You hear and then you quickly see like a gold and purple scaly thing just go through his arm. And it looks kind of like a centipede, but the scales are very snakish. And then you think maybe even saw a feather or 2. And then it wraps back and he just puts his sleeve over it. Doesn't look at anyone, just looks up.
I'm gonna say to him, "You're up to something, aren't you?"
What? You know me better than that. Yes. Don't tell anyone, but he needs to be close to his mother, and that's me. He's just a baby. Poor little Francis.
All right, well, just be
Francis.
careful.
Yeah, Francis. I just named him the Francis. So since we are all visible, let's just go this way to describe what you physically look like today in this general day, just for the audience so they can get a little better picture of who you are. So, Osiris.
I'm wearing kind of some tattered up clothes, like a jacket, and in my pocket coat is my little rat. And I have my hair pulled back into a little man bun thing, and yeah, that's
Okay.
about it.
All right. Wearing no house attire.
No,
Okay.
just
Great. Okay.
kind of street clothes.
Gotcha. Next we're going to the Gryffindor carts. A lot of them are obviously wearing their robes and proud reds. What do you look like?
Well, I am also wearing my scarf, from my house, and I have my ferret in my pocket.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I brought it with me just in case.
Just in case. Always got to keep that ferret just in case. Let's go down the line to the Hufflepuffs.
I guess I'm wearing like some loose kind of like clothing, but also at the same time I have like my Huffle scarf or like some kind of yellow showing up
Okay.
every once in a while.
Okay. Gotcha. Also in school robes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing my Hufflepuff tie because I don't need no scarf. I'm pretty tall. I'm pretty tall. I'm blonde. I'm kind of bumping into people accidentally.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay.
So not
Okay.
terribly
Okay.
tall, but
You're
I'm kind of
just-
tall.
You're just...
You're
Yeah,
stocky.
I'm
You're
I'm
there.
muscled. I'm
Yeah,
muscled like
you're
crazy.
pretty built. Yeah, for sure.
And I'm just wearing kind of normal attire, kind of skimpy-ish kind of looking things.
Okay.
With this shirt, I have it tied.
So not dress attire.
Not entirely.
Yeah. Something that you can easily get away with this
Yeah,
professor. He does
exactly.
not. He won't notice.
Yes.
At all.
But
He'll
I'm
notice
also
your
wearing-
pet, but not you.
I'm also wearing big boots and just some regular looking trousers.
Okay.
And I do have in one of my pockets my bat.
Got it. Okay.
My actual creature bat.
Yes. Actual bat.
As
Because
opposed to the old
you have real bat, real baseball bat.
Hey, you're getting ahead of yourself.
Which we're getting into now. Hey, Ferris. Then I named the little steak thing after you, apparently. It was just first thing that popped into my head. Sorry.
No, you named it Francis. You were
Francis.
close.
Francis.
Okay, so
We're still learning. I'm still learning names.
I'm rocking Slytherin overrobes with a baseball jersey under it, as well as blue jeans and some tennis shoes. And I've got my bat in this in one of my belt loops, just ready to go.
Okay,
Don't know why.
just
and,
a bat.
and a nondescript flask next to it.
Of course.
Not the creature bat.
Not yes. All right, and our last
Oh, Louisville Slugger.
Yeah.
Slytherin.
I'm wearing a onesie and a Slytherin bee. My bat's at home napping.
Nice.
It's
A
freaking
onesie.
awesome.
Perfect. Beautiful. It is early in the morning. It is cold outside, so makes sense. Okay. All right. So as the train is gathering around, not really anything terribly of commotion since the houses just stay to themselves. The general gossip that you would hear about Slytherin. Ravenclaw is all excited about who got the highest grade again. One of your Hufflepuffs stole a couple of bagels from the kitchen. One of the persons in your house is very excited about the Quidditch match that's gonna happen. They're rooting for their guy. There a little bit of betting is being placed here and there. As Osiris, you see Hagrid takes out a couple of cards and an envelope that has like the Hogwarts seal on them. Takes them off, and he's like looking at them. And you see that he or anyone could really see if you're paying attention to him, but he's looking at the card and then quickly glances over to where someone is and then like eyeballs a student and then like quickly goes over and starts like organizing them. It takes him a good while. On the other side you see that each letter has the emblem and the house seal on them, and he's like not putting them in the correct order. He's shuffling them out of order, then reshuffling them in order. Don't really know why. He's just very nervous at the moment. But is there anything that you guys are doing in this 30-minute train ride to Diagon Alley?
I'll ask Hagrid, or I'll ask the groundskeeper if there's anything I could help him out with. Since I'm usually helping him out, right?
Yeah. You usually with Slaver. I don't know how to talk to these students.
Hey, well, if you need any help with that, just let me know, and I'll try to be the intermediary.
Oh, that's very good because I don't. I'm trying to learn the names right now, and it's. I know yours. Again, not noticing that, like the houses are already pre-organized for him. He doesn't really need to, but he's. Yeah. And is there anything else anyone else is doing before we get there?
I'll take some bagels and go around. I'll take some bagels and I'll be going around to everybody in the car going, "Hi, what's up? What's up with you? What's up? You want some bagel?"
She says no. You go to the Ravenclaw section. One of them kind of grabs a bagel, thanks you very kindly, and then eats it. And like the murmurs as you're leaving behind of like, "Oh, that's really nice of them. Thank you. I always knew Hufflepuffs were good." And you go over to the Slytherin.
Hey, yo, pass me one.
Yeah,
Four of them are just giving you like a glare.
Oh,
No.
that's okay. It's all right. You can hate me. That's okay. I'm happy with.
I'm gonna choose to be oblivious to it.
I asked her.
The glare or the bagel?
The glare.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can see it behind like, oh, fucking bagel, man.
Right?
Bagel's bagel.
You gotta eat, you gotta eat.
Yeah, you gotta eat. Bagel. Okay. So as we're approaching the address hub, all right, everyone. I'm going to be calling out everyone's names, and everyone's gonna be paired in a group, and you're gonna just don't do anything stupid. Just pick the oldest among you, and then that'll be the leader. He kind of looks at you like in approval.
What time are we supposed to be back?
He glows and scroll. Yeah, 4 hours. Yes, the ride back's in 4 hours. That is something I forgot. As Hagrid is speaking, like looks at you, then looks to the side. You still hear that like thing like moving through it, but he has such a thick coat that you don't see it, but you hear the hissing and movement of it. And every so often he kind of like shifts. So the train is stopping, and he has the cards. Again, gonna emphasize that he's very nervous and sweaty at the moment. He starts reading out a couple of names, and when I call your name, everyone just get out and do your thing. We'll be here at this platform. It's you know how to read numbers. So he starts calling off names, and every name that gets called out, he kind of like moves over and lets him go through. And the first 6 are all Ravenclaw, and just like they all get up formally, and then they all have to do the thing. They're like, as soon as they step off the carts, like, school's over, no more fucking rules, and they get wild, and then they go, well, I mean, not Ravenclaw. Well, most of them are heading to the bookstores. Some of them are going to get ink. Like, it's very, they have a task, and they're going to do it. Even one of them, she pulls out a little scroll with, like, a to-do list that she has handwritten. Okay, the next, okay, this is Slytherin. Alright, Ferris.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh, no. Let's get up. Alright, Jack.
What's Jack?
Oh, the exchanges. Yes, welcome to Diagon Britain. You guys got it. Oh, wait, it's, Bones. He's, like, looking over at the Slytherin section. Bones.
Gryffindor.
That's what I meant. Of course. On your way.
Okay.
Okay. Nev, very sweaty now.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, I meant that one as
Yeah,
well.
that's me.
Of course. Okay, and then he's looking at every single house. Sonia. Yeah. And you see, as soon as this is happening, everyone's really laughing, especially Slytherin, at, like, you're fucking this up even more than we thought you were. Oh, sorry, do you want to watch them for me?
Yeah, I can follow him, but you need to stay out of trouble too.
We both know that's not gonna happen. Alright, everyone quiet down. Alright, we got more things to do. As you guys all step out into Diagon Alley. We're gonna change the music, clean up the board, and bring on some scenery. Everyone dies. Everybody dies.
Squishy spot.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
I'm tripping.
oh no.
There's a mouse. It's on the floor.
Mouse is on the floor. Okay. Can I get someone to grab all the miniatures, please? Yeah, I just grab everything that's in my way. And to not erase, we're just doing that.
Woo! That's awesome.
As a,
It looks nice from an aerial view.
I'm sure it will look
Oh,
fantastic.
it does.
Um,
On the screen.
not at all to what Diagon Alley really looks like, but we get what we get because there's no Harry Potter minis out there that are less than like $100. And these were like $10 each. So there you go.
Very European.
Very, very medieval, as you can tell. So yeah, the crowds are wild. Yeah, they're
Crowd goes.
crowd goes wild.
Very baseball comment.
Yeah, no. Oh, hi. Look at that camera angle.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
Very cool.
the train is about where you guys are at. Yeah, so, just filled with people. And more people. A lot of students going in, just buying books. You see a lot of just little critters running around. Like a hare jumps over, just disappears completely, gets into the hand of a little kid. He's happy and excited. It's very. It is wintertime and it is snowfall, but in this area, it's chill. It's not to the extent that you need anything other than your cloak to feel comfortable. And there's very fine snow, but nothing that's blocking the alley. It's just more decorative around all the housings. And it's extremely crowded, especially on a Saturday. What do you guys wish to do?
I'm gonna hang back a little bit while I watch these people.
Okay. As you're examining them.
I need potion supplies.
Okay. There is definitely shopkeepers that have a lot of varying chemicals and whatnot, and brews and poisons and alchemic whatnots. For sure.
Love it.
I'm gonna go to the trick shop.
Trick shop. Candy shops is the one that I'm thinking of. Yes. Okay. Is anyone else going to go to any more specific in mind?
I want to look for relics, so antique.
Okay.
That's
all
my
right.
interest.
We're going to assume that each one of these buildings is definitely a place that is what you just said. And we will roleplay it accordingly. But of some antiques, tinks, potions.
I guess I'll just like go to a bookstore or something.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go look at the sweets. Yeah.
Everyone's going in a completely different direction. I'm sorry. Where do you want to go to? That's kind of what I wanted to know.
Hanging back didn't work out very good.
Because everyone
Everyone's
has
split
their
up.
shopping agenda and is definitely going somewhere.
I just kind of just like shrug and then I just go and try to find like my rabbit some food.
Like good food or
Like me and him are gonna.
trash food. That's a
between.
in between. Okay.
McDonald's.
That's
not right.
Something that me and he can share.
It's the
Okay.
40s.
We're gonna just 1, 6, 5. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, so you were going to a
Sweets.
sweet shop.
Yeah.
As you
Yum,
definitely
yum, yum,
enter
yum, yum.
here, and you walk into the shop. What is your favorite sweet?
Chocolate, anything.
Okay, so as soon as you come in, there's a of just like powders that cover your face. Doesn't like stick on you. Just it's more like mist. Sorry. And so like immediately everything smells like chocolate once you come
Aw.
inside, and it's a lot of like the stuff on the first counter just starts moving into like just array of chocolate bars just appear in front of you. And then the shop stays the same. It's just that the entrance was what's getting you right now. There's a little, very old, hunched over woman at the back mixing, like in a giant cauldron, just sweets. And she's not really using a spoon. She's more like using her hand to swirl everything around. But yeah.
Damn. I am gonna peruse and look at all the different chocolates that they have until something catches my eye.
Other than like the array of just like generic bars that pop up, the next thing that probably jumps to your eye is just these different animals that are in the shapes of chocolate bars.
Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna go straight for that.
Okay, they have every single house of Hogwarts. So they have a snake one, a badger one, a little lion, and a eagle, all the same size.
That's cool. I'm gonna get the badger one for
All right,
sure.
so you grab the badger. It's just in the shape of a badger. It's not anything magical or anything like that.
I don't care.
It's just there.
I'm just gonna eat the badger.
Okay. All right, you're gonna eat it like now, or are you gonna pay for it?
No, I'm
Because you said I'm gonna eat it, so that's why I'm asking.
I'm actually gonna go up and talk to the shop owner. So.
She's just mixing a giant thing of something green with her hands. You see, there's ladles in different attires. Her shirt's also disgustingly gross with just different color. It looks like a rainbow. And there's also a very clean apron on the wall. That's there. And she's mixing this giant green bash of something. And like when she moves her hand, it gets really sticky, and then it rips. And she's doing it again. She's just ignoring you. Her back completely turned to you. And to most customers in there, she's just not. She's doing her thing. Yeah.
She's not even paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
There's
try
a little like bell at the desk as well, but no one's ringing it.
I'm gonna try to sneak out with my badger.
Okay.
I'm a bad Hufflepuff.
Why don't you roll me a sleight of hand to try to like pocket it?
Okay. Oh fuck. What is that? That is. Is that?
Do you have sleight of hand?
That's
dexterity,
Okay,
so-
that's 2. So 10. Yeah, 10. Yeah.
What? How do you try to pocket it?
I'm trying to think of what I would do. I would just kind of hold it in my hand and slowly creep my hand to
Like
my
in
pocket.
Your, okay. As you're doing that, you feel safely in your pocket. It's thick enough that it won't melt.
Yeah.
So you know that for sure. You look around, no one's really noticing you. You're just gonna walk out.
Yeah.
As you're about like 5 steps away from the door. Hey! Give me that back. She's like, her head turns away, all like almost
Holy
creepily around. I have the eyes in the back of my head. Who does that?
Oh my god.
And like, but she's looking at you, so
Yeah.
when she does this, there's nothing.
There's nothing
she's pulling
there.
her
It's
hair.
just, yeah.
She turns around. There's nothing back there.
Yeah.
I saw what you did.
I'm sorry. I was being bad. I'm sorry. Here. No, hand it back.
1 copper for them,
Okay.
or 2 for 1 copper.
Okay. I'll take 2.
Okay, 1 copper then.
Okay.
Looking at you very.
I'm sorry.
I'll remember your name, young man.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry.
You better be.
Yeah.
And then when you're looking at her, you see that her eyes are actually looking at someone to the opposite of you. She's not really looking at you.
Yeah. I apologize.
You better. But tell me how they taste.
I will. I definitely will. They look great.
Yeah, do you want me to enchant them for you?
Ooh. What do they do if they're enchanted?
We'll find out.
Oh.
And butterbeans. Butterbeans. Oh, well, it'll work sometime. She goes back and starts like mishing her thing. It turns purple. Darn it! And then spills it over, and there's like a hole on the ground where like all that just leaks into.
Oh my
Start
god.
over again. just ignores you.
Okay. I walk out with my treats.
Okay. All right. So you're at a antique store. Okay. Where's your character? Your character's there. So we'll assume that this is an antique gallery. As you go in, everything's really expensive when you walk in. A very, we would say, snooty fella, just dressed all properly. No like emblem of a house or anything. He has different writings in a language you don't understand all over his cloak, and it's kind of like tilted one way over him. Just very like nose first, looking up, walking with a cane. Can I help you?
Yes, sir. I'm actually interested in any kind of rare and antique relics you might have.
How much money do you have on you?
Well, I'm a student, so not much.
Okay, there is a door.
But I'm also interested in information. I imagine someone like you would have tons of history, which I also love.
Tons of history, not tons of time.
Yeah, I can understand that, but is there
Look,
anything...
don't touch, and he just turns away. And he goes over and just sits down, grabs his wand, the book flies over, and just reading. There's like a tight little hallway, and everything's in glass. You see a lot of like armor, and then different broken wands, you assume. There's also like little trays that you can pull out, and each one has like little tiny different trinkets, you would say, I guess. Some stone, some are like little vases that are just colored in. You see a couple of rings in there, and then a lot of art as well, just like paintings, sculptures. If something's like, so it's a very specific distance in there, and like everything has kind of like a section. Once you look into it, if it's something like a mural of an elephant made out of marble, like it's a full elephant once you look inside, but when you step out, it's just that little section. It's very interesting, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very interesting. I think I'm going to try to talk to the shop owner one more time.
Okay. As he's just sitting there, just flipping his book. Before you say something, like as your mouth's about to say, like, yes? Puts the book down. Hi, how can I help you?
Sir, I just wanted to ask you again. I'm doing a big presentation for school, and I just was wondering if you could give me some information on something that's rare and exceptional in your shop. Is there anything you could describe and tell me about?
Everything's rare and exceptional.
What's your favorite?
Don't have favorites. It's like picking a favorite child. You just pick the oldest.
Well, I can definitely understand that.
Pick an item and I'll describe what it is and what it has done to our community.
Okay. Well, I saw in the case that you had some rings. Those look
Yes.
very interesting.
Okay, let's go over to the many of the one thing I said. He goes over, pulls a ring, and there's about like 12 different rings. Just pick a color, and I'll make up a ring.
Red.
Red, okay. So there's a red ring that easily catches your eye. It's just pure red, no indications, no symbols, nothing on it. That one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Pulls out his wand from his sleeve, sends a little incantation in language that you don't really understand. You assume it's Bella. Orc sings on the, also holding his wand differently than you see many people at Hogwarts. Picks up a ring. So this one has the ability to protect you from any flames.
Ooh.
Interesting, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Wow. Wee. Exciting. Puts it back. Thank you for your time. The door is right there. Do you need assistance?
No.
Thank
I mean,
you.
I think
And
I
then
can walk.
kind of just walks away. The awkward thing is he needs to walk next to you to get to his seat and read his book. Come back when you have money. Roll me a sense motive check. Or an insight, sorry. Sense motive is a different. Older.
I do have it.
Yeah, it's insight.
So it's your proficiency too.
Yeah.
it's what, 19 and 2 is 21?
21. He was 100% bullshitting you, for sure. You think that he doesn't know what these things do, or he's for whatever reason trying to hide it from you? You know that ring has a lot more value. It's kind of red means fire is very, I'm not a kid. But also very rude. Very rude of a person. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he's worth my time anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, going towards Sony, what are you doing?
I'm going to bookstore.
Okay. The most unorganized library you've ever seen in your life. Books everywhere.
Love that.
And the person who actually greets you at the door is a house elf who is like, yes, house, do I showed you where to go? I like your smell.
Thank you. it's smell of me.
I like you. You haven't hit me yet.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
Um,
How can I help you?
I'm trying to look for a cookbook.
Oh, I think we have, and he goes over, they're one list, they don't need one. Goes and scroll, looks at it. We have about 238 cookbooks. What type of cooking do you need?
Something sweet.
Sweet?
Yes.
Oh, we have 2 of those.
Can I see both of them?
Yes. And both books appear in his hands,
Okay.
float over to you. One's very thick, complicated, and when you look at it, it definitely is not a book about sweets. It looks like it's a book about cooking people. Wow. And then the second one is a pastry book, and it has a name of some famous chef. This also, it looks very mundane, torn. The pages aren't the same like archaic paper that you would see in most schools. This feels more like a Muggle's book. But it has all sorts of pastries and just recipes. The cover says that it has about 200 different pastries. All sweets for your eats. Sure.
That sounds American.
That sounds like we're gonna go with.
That sounds good.
He points at the one about cooking people. That one's my favorite.
Oh my god!
I'll take the other book then.
Oh, okay. Snaps his finger. They both disappear. You see over the counter, the book is already there, and a wrapping paper starts wrapping around it with a little cute bow.
Okay.
No one's at the counter though. Thank you.
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 I start leaving.
Okay.
And
Thank
start,
you.
Start saying thank you. Bye.
He looks at the door. Once you approach the counter, you see a wizard, a man, robes, kind of just wraps around. And says, oh yes, Muggles books. Not many Muggles books that we have. He kind of goes over to the sheets, looks it around. 7 silver for that one. Okay. He kind of slides it over, accepts the 7 silver. Anything else you can do, bother him.
Okay, thank you.
Thank He just grabs the money, and then you see that there's like stairs he's going down with. And he goes down, closes the lid, takes his money downstairs. Chickens are clucking outside. Yeah, how it is.
Yeah.
Just an average day.
Average day, you know, chickens, bugs,
Happens,
cannibalism. Osiris, what is he doing?
I second guess myself, and I'm like, oh, I really don't need to buy anything frivolously. So
Fair enough.
I end up looking around to see where Hagrid's going.
Oh, roll me a perception check with disadvantage, 'cause that was some time ago.
19, 31. I mean 21.
With disadvantage. Was that the lower of the two?
No. That's a natural one.
No clue. You've also never been here, and it's very overwhelming. A lot of different smells appeal to you, especially this tiny little cage with a couple of hundred kids keep going over and just like throwing coins inside the cage, and this like tiny little pseudo dragon grabs a coin, swallows it, and then breathes fire underneath, and just popcorn just start falling out. The kids just easily have a bag already pre-made, and then just go and run around and like popcorn just keeps falling on the ground. Then it's just a cage by itself with just that little pseudo dragon.
I'm like, well, that seems pretty awesome. And I go, and I throw a coin in.
Okay.
How many coins does this
What coin do you throw?
Like a copper.
A copper. He grabs it, instantly swallows it. You get the hint that it doesn't matter what coin you throw at him. He just breathes one breath of fire and enough popcorn to fill up both your hands. Or like, ugh. Your little rat immediately comes down and like picks one and goes back into its wherever it was hiding. And you, oh shit, I got popcorn.
Awesome. And then after that, I just kind of post up and look for people coming out of the shops that I'm supposed to be watching.
Roll me perception again then.
15.
Okay. You do see like through the window you see one of your friends. Let's say since yours was probably the most short interaction since he was so rude. You see she's coming out, but in the distance, like this whole area is crowded with people. But maybe like 200 people or so. So it's like busy, like shoulder to shoulder. There's just this one person completely robed, just like standing there, not looking at anyone, just people in completely being ignored. But you're used to the person that's being ignored, so you kind of notice that.
I go like stand by him and offer him some popcorn.
Okay, so you're gonna walk over to him. Okay, get that in a minute then. All right. I'll place this person right here. Then. Okay. Right there then. Okay. Jacques, you went into a tinker shop?
Like a trick shop.
Trick shop. So, what do you mean by trick shop? Like, just like different doohickeys?
Yeah,
or
like
anything specific?
the things that do with little tricks and stuff. Like, what was it?
Like the joke shop.
Yeah, like little joke shop.
Okay, so technically,
Wizard Weezes.
I
Yeah.
believe that one doesn't exist
Yeah.
because George hasn't.
That's the 90s. George hasn't been born.
Definitely
Yeah,
the
that's
90s.
yeah. So that's. Is that what you're looking for? Just like jokes and gags and stuff. So there will be a shop like that. Just not as extravagant as theirs is. So you're looking and looking and looking, and eventually you do find one just because you see a kid like with completely burnt face just walks out of a shop, and the shop's like a little small door you kind of have to open and like literally hunch to get downward. Like the shop is going inside the cobblestone, and as you go in there, there's an entire wall that says "Do not touch," and then just a giant fire, and then everything is that you see has like little black powder like sprinkled everywhere. You don't know if that was by choice or what, but that whole section just says "Do not touch," and then just a fire symbol. And then there's a little small table, like that's really all it is. Just shopkeep, little tiny desk, and then wall says "Do not touch fire." And then he has like small little boxes, and there's like cloth all over each one of the boxes. There's about 4 boxes. A little, let's say an old man with a missing tooth and 3 fingers. How can I help you?
What do they each do? The ones that
Oh,
are
each
covered.
one day, he wraps all of them, and then goes through about 20 to 30 minutes explaining each little gadget and its intricacy and what it does. One is just animatronic toys. Just you wind it up, it does something fancy. One is a box full of like color changing objects. One's a box full of different flavored treats. And then he has other boxes that none of the things work, but he's selling them for full price. Which one do you want? Just little 3 fingers. 3 fingers.
I'm gonna pass.
None of them go boom. Only those go boom. And every time he says boom, you see like his eyes hit.
You don't look like you know which ones go boom.
It's a Slytherin thing they say.
Those. And you see again the powder like everywhere. He goes and grabs like a cup and like chugs it, and there's like black powder all over his like lips, like engraved into his beard too.
I quickly walk out.
Okay. Improv.
Nope. That was a huge nope.
Just by the power of nopes. Get out of here.
Ferris, you're walking up some steps into a place that has the alchemist's emblem of the snake. Also, kind of slurry. As you walk in, everything's very neat, organized. All the bottles are pristine, clean, different like instruments throughout the shop, and it all kind of like spheres into like you think like, oh, this is kind of like a little bottle, and like it all pours into the end, and there's a woman just dressed fairly nice. Her hair is up in a bun. Just looking.
Hi. So, and I pull out a scroll and I say, I need Ashwinder egg, squill bulb, myrtlap tentacle, tincture of thyme, alchemy shell, powdered common rue.
No.
No? But why?
You know why.
Please.
It's gonna cost you double.
But what if I'm only buying half of the required amounts?
All the doors just close. Then it will cost the price of a full.
Okay.
You get half.
That'll work for me.
Okay. Fair enough. 2 gold then.
Here's your 2 gold.
Takes the 2 gold. Gives you all the materials. Kind of in a little small bag so like they all fit in somewhere conveniently hidden. So you have a little tiny
Oh no,
bag.
I've got something for this.
Okay. Kind of make sure when you get downstairs, just knock on the last stone.
Okay.
So once you hit down, there's like you can easily see there's one stone that has like footprint marks.
Okay. Knock on it.
All the shades go.
Cool.
You got your little elixir. Did anyone pay attention to? Was it
Let's go fast.
I think I know what mine.
Yeah, if anyone paid attention to the Half-Blood Prince, you know what he's making.
Yep.
Yep.
Very specifically. Okay,
Very-
so
yeah.
Osiris, as you're walking up to the person, what is your intention?
I have good intentions. I just see that he's by himself, and I just want to share my popcorn with him.
Okay, all right. You walk over. I'm just gonna say for the the sake of Dungeons and Dragons conveniency, most of you guys, if not all of you, are like at the doorsteps of your establishment. Justin, with advantage for how close you are, and then everyone else can roll perception.
Oh shit, what was it? I think it's 11.
13.
13 with advantage? Okay.
Oh, wait, what was it?
8.
Initiative?
Oh, actually 15. Sorry.
Perception.
It's
15. Okay. Okay.
Nine.
9. Okay, so 9's a fail.
No.
Fail, I'm sorry.
13.
Fail.
13.
8.
Of course.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So only you just
Oblivious!
Well, I mean, it's kind of she is right in front of you. The only thing you can see like the only part of her skin that's shown is her face, and she has these scars that go on like this, and just like very intricately throughout. They look like a reverse scarification. So you know when you get a scar, the skin heals over and it's a thick. The skin's indented now.
Ooh.
And the indentation all has a sliver of purple lining it. Since you're there and you have been at the school for more than a month, although not a wizard, I will allow you to roll an Arcana check with a disadvantage to see if you know what that means. Just in case you came across it.
7.
Yeah, those are really deep scars. Why are they purple?
Could you get my
They're
attention?
kind of like glowing a little bit. So as you approach her,
I
that's
am
instantly what you see. Everyone else is just like, hey, that's my class.
I
I
was
guess.
like, hey, you look kind of lonely over
Yeah,
here.
you feel
Would you like a little bit of my popcorn? There's more than enough for both of us.
Completely ignores you.
Well,
Could you
try to
get
be
my
nice. And I just like kind of like walk away,
Okay.
oblivious.
Alright. Just stands there. People going through her.
Like I'll walk over to whoever is like closest,
I guess it'd be. Well,
like the one that I
technically, I
noticed.
guess that would be the closest. She would be the closest one. I guess.
And I'm like, check out this freak over here.
Damn!
Doesn't eat popcorn. What?
Like not even about the scars. It's just that they don't.
Yeah, it's like popcorn, man. It wasn't like
bullshit.
popcorn.
But I'm
Ridiculous.
Okay. As you guys see all each other, do you guys do anything specific or just carry on?
Did anybody do anything fun? Find out anything fun?
I got some things.
So everyone's kind of speaking to each other. I'm just gonna put you guys in a circle, just
Okay.
for plot's sake.
right.
I just have really good hearing.
Not that
Oh,
far.
I saw
Not that far away.
I saw them starting to gather, so I ran
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
Hey, buddies!
2 people gather, then everyone else like, oh, hey, let's be in the middle. Yeah, she doesn't like popcorn. Anyone want to do anything interesting?
That's bullshit. Okay.
Who doesn't like popcorn?
I met a jerk.
That chick like over there.
A lying jerk.
She got like all these scars and stuff, but doesn't like popcorn.
Scars?
Yeah, they're like purple or something.
Really?
What? Purple scars.
She's
Yeah.
not moving. She's in the exact same spot.
Yeah, she's right behind us.
Dude, you're pointing her out.
Can
I'm
she
gonna
hear
just
us?
look.
You can all roll a perception.
Yay!
Justin already sees
I
it.
have Arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. Well,
No,
see if you can see what the
Oh,
scars are
man.
for.
Uh,
Actually, you know, since you
Fuck.
roll, you can see it. If you want to re-roll, I will let you re-roll. I will allow you to. Roll me an Arcana check. If you have Arcana check.
19.
Okay.
15?
Okay. She passes.
6.
7.
All right.
4.
Should have paid attention.
No. I'm oblivious.
Here's where the DM switches the roll. Okay, so 15. Those are definitely you read of different tribes. Some overseas. A lot in the Philippines as well. Some Samoans as well. Arcanic schools. They do a lot of tattooing on them to keep the spell in them. So like. The spell for like bear strength, they would tattoo on their chest so they can be mightier in battle. But it's temporarily, and a lot of it's more ornate than actual enchantment. But a lot of tribes do that. So with your 19, in addition to that, you know that the scarification that she has on herself. Instead of, because the tattoo would be inside the skin, goes into the muscle, and that purple lining. In addition to it, you know it's a necromancy that she has embedded into herself. Definitely illegal. That's where you're like, ha! Oh shit, I know that. I guess so.
I just can't believe she doesn't like popcorn.
Just give it to your rat.
Who doesn't like popcorn?
Who doesn't like popcorn? That's like.
Oh, and I'll offer popcorn to anyone. Anybody else want any popcorn?
Sure,
or
I'll
anything?
take it.
Yeah.
Reminds me of home.
Oh yeah, I got another extra little badger if anybody wants it. It's chocolate.
Badgers.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Chocolate badger.
As soon as you grab the badger bite, not painful, just like
What
bites.
the fuck? It never did
I
that.
just like drop it. Like,
Oh.
Now there's a badger
where's the
just like
chocolate?
it's
crawling
chocolate
on the
badger
floor.
running.
it's
a
getting dirty.
Butterbean
5-second rule.
enchantment.
Grab it.
With your distractions,
We're all eating. That's a buff.
I will. Yeah, I won't like your roll since you already like gathered together and are there. You hear a like a bone being broken
Whoa.
very loudly. If you have Arcana trained again, you can roll Arcana. We're gonna roll a lot of Arcanas in this game.
Yeah, I'm about to put this one in the
Okay,
cave.
pass.
9.
No, sorry.
4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 2 is 9.
Fail. Sorry.
Oof.
Sorry. Well, okay. So everybody hears like a bone being broken, just like a loud through like it echoes. In
I'm
like a
looking for it.
slight, like a suctioning break. Through some of your higher level courses that you have been in. Maybe some like Ravenclaw students have like to like use this textbook instead. There's some spells that are casted that actually like break fabrics of reality. They're akin to like words of power, things that are just uttered strongly enough. The rumors used to be that dragons were the only ones strong enough to be able to cast them, and like ancient dark wizards. The head of Slytherin was apparently able to be able to do it with parsed tongue, but it's merely just myth. But you're like, I've never heard that sound, but that's the first thing that I can imagine it being. And everyone with that said, which you can react in a minute. But as that sound's happening, you all hear the crumble, the cobblestone just and like start falling inward, and like a hand start to like come up, and from her coat, just moths just fly everywhere, landing on all these little like broken cobblestone parts. Like a hand came out of it, and then just the moth expands, explodes, and then you see this dead human, just like crippled on like bite marks and different like bruising and purples, and just a dead person just appeared like throughout the whole alley.
Oh shit.
There's about 12 of them just scattered throughout.
Okay.
Have 2
Guys.
seconds. What do you guys do?
Guys, what the
I'm gonna
fuck
kinda
just
like
happened?
step in front of everybody.
Start doing the
kinda
thriller
like, as
dance.
the protector of people.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I kind of just like find somewhere to hide
Yeah,
from. but
I'm
you
gonna-
So
have
you're
to-
about to hide. You
Yeah.
stand in defense to protect.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like,
stand in front of bigger group, I guess, of people.
Okay. Like everyone's like in the next second about to start sprinting. Just want to
Prep fairy
I
fire.
kind of like
Okay.
I grab.
So you start getting
like,
your
look
incantation.
out
Okay.
just for everybody
I'm gonna
in the
draw
area.
out my crossbow, but step way back with
Okay.
Sonya.
Yeah.
I'm going
Wait,
to grab out of my bag of holding my gigantic maul.
Okay. And Jacques, is there anything that you like?
I'm
You're
gonna
thinking about?
use my flame production.
Okay. So casting spells, grabbing weapons. All right. We're gonna go on a break, guys.
Ah.
Oh, he has to prep the scene.
Yeah, I gotta change the scene. That's really what it is. So we'll be back in a little under 15.
I do have to pee.
I'm gonna grab a second beer and have a vape.
Not that anybody
Yeah.
needed to know, but.
Yeah, we're gonna go into a little break. Enjoy the
The chat.
the little previews of other stuff that
everybody, this is Jesus from A Dream Production, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Okay, mine's hot. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all, to the chat, y'all. Hi.
Your inner Rick's coming out.
My inner Rick, yeah. Well, my not preparedness is coming out. Actually, I need everybody that has a face to first put down the
Face?
alcohol. Yeah, if you have a face, I need you to roll me initiative.
Ooh,
Wait, was it 20, right?
I think
Yes,
I have a
yes.
face.
Are we not live
It's not
anymore?
eight.
We should be live. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Give it 30 seconds.
Sure.
'Cause
Look,
I'm seeing
I
live.
oh my gosh.
Mother.
Welcome to Windio's Media Player. Recommendation settings.
Windios.
Please. Just play my fucking song. I mean, gosh darn.
Nah, fuck that.
Damn it. Ugh. Okay, yes. So, as I get these miniatures out, we're, and as I'm explaining, the section here is different creatures popping out of the stone. There's about 12 of them being popped out everywhere. The rest of them start lunging at the closest person to them, and obviously just start gnawing at them and biting. They will, as this is all continuously happening at the same time. The area will be considered difficult terrain with the amount of people that are on here, so all your speeds are halved for this battle. DM's a dick.
TPK incoming?
So yeah, yes, please roll initiative. Okay.
Does initiative add anything, or is it just...
It's your dexterity.
Whatever that
It should be where your speed is. That's a little box, but it's just your dex, unless you have a specific feat or anything to add. Okay. Oh shoot. All right. Well, that's a 23. Anyone get 23 or higher?
No.
God damn it.
I got a 20.
20. Okay. Did anyone get higher than 20?
Hell
Oh,
no.
okay. All right. Cool. Let me just erase this really quick. DM not ready. I like that I say that, even though like I watch streams with DMs, they're like doing this stuff, but they're just keeping quiet, and I'm like, nah, bitches, I ain't ready.
You make it funnier.
Oh, you mean to break the third wheel?
Fourth wall.
Third wheel. So,
Same difference.
I was about to say what this person was in complete ruined surprise, and I'm not. Ferris. Oh, good. Okay, I think you have a -1 to your initiative, right? Yeah, you do. No, you have -2. Okay,
Then
15
fair.
plus.
Yeah, 18.
8. Okay. So, Baddie, Big Baddie, Ferris. Then it's Osiris. 10 higher.
I got 10.
14.
Okay, so then is Jacques. Then Sonia.
I got a 14 also.
Okay, you guys can decide which one goes first. It's up to you.
I don't. You can.
Okay, so Jacques, and then is Bones, then Sonia. Then Sonia.
We won't get hit.
Did you get an 8 or higher?
I got
Why?
13.
Why?
Oh, you got okay. So you
Yeah.
Oh
So I'm right after them, but
no, because you got 10.
Yeah, I got 10.
Oh.
Okay, so all right. Neff. Okay, so it should be Big Baddie, Ferris, Osiris, Jacques, Bones, Neff, Sonia, Zombies.
Zombie?
zombie.
Yeah, there's
I don't
zombies.
want my face eaten.
Do I need to write people's number down? It doesn't matter.
No. That's just so you guys can keep track as well, just in case I fuck up and I'm like, oh, this person goes, but they didn't. Or like I've skipped people from time to time. Just it
We're
happens.
gonna need to
Um,
buy the little thing by each one too. So.
Yeah, this just I put that there so it helps you keep
Yeah.
track. I mean, because you're all the way over there. If you want to put it on that side, whatever. It's up to you. This is just for you guys. Just another utility to. Okay. Well then, as Big Baddie got fucking 19 on her initiative, plus her dexterity. She did have something she was gonna say.
Boo.
Boo. No.
Think fast.
No. It's actually really important, but where the hecking did I leave her little speech show? Her speech show. You know the speech that she's supposed to say? What happens when you handwrite everything and you don't practice it before it really gets here?
Stoked to hear this necromancer voice.
No, I haven't even practiced her accent.
Alright.
Fuck. Alright, I don't know where it is. I can't find it. Shit. No, I look how prepared I am. Adlib? Yeah. I live that bitch. Okay. How does you actually know a little bit of her accent. Definitely not English or European at all. She has a very not Cajun but thick oh my god.
Creole?
Yeah, not Creole. Calypso. What was what's her nationality? Oh crap.
Trinidad?
Island?
Calypso from
Jamaica?
yes, not Jamaican.
Not Jamaican exactly, but it's
Cuba.
Yeah, but that from Cuba. Cuba, hijo de puta. That's what.
You said C. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no. Calypso was the character that I'm thinking of, but
The Bahamas?
she had she's from the Bahamas, like
Bohemian?
yeah, Bohemian, sure. That's not the right word. Yeah, but these Mughal plague. Have at the Mughals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Evaporate.
Came to the wrong place for muggles. I'm the only one here.
She's looking dead at you when she says that.
Intimidating.
You see that all these people have very tailored clothing, in addition to having like a lot of like helms with bullet holes on them. Some even have like war uniforms.
Oh.
Would I recognize them?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
A
Some
lot. For just the shits. No, well, whatever. I'm not gonna make you roll.
No, because we're in England. Civil War.
Well, but could she brought him a
American, Russian, Japanese.
oh shit.
Oh boy.
It's everybody.
Everybody from the war.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
Mother
Oh boy.
frick.
So they're all zombified. I'm going to place 5 in front of you guys.
Oh,
So,
yay!
Ferris, you definitely notice this first. As you're preparing your spell, what do you do?
Point towards the nearest major grouping, which I see. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
Give me some range, bud.
20. So this is 10. So about this.
Put it on top of this guy.
Top of him.
Can I hit 2 of them from that guy?
You can hit those 2.
I
yeah.
can hit those 2.
Yeah. I would
Cool.
say that should be it.
Fairy fire between those 2.
Okay. What does your spell do?
So, fairy fire. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. I'm going to choose green because
Green.
zombies in green, of course. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Frick.
Okay.
And the affected creature object can't benefit from being invisible.
Shoot,
I
I
didn't-
just lost my pants off.
It's in your book. It's in your book. No, the Harry Potter book right there.
Thank you. Okay. Pass. Sorry, fail, pass. I'm assuming 19's higher than the save. And then the other person rolled a 5 minus 2, so 3.
Okay.
I could be completely wrong on the DC, but I assume your DC is not 19.
What's my DC?
Look towards the middle of that page. There should be difficulty class. I believe it's that 13 that I'm looking at.
Spell save DC 13.
Okay, yeah. So one rolled a natural 19 minus 2. Turns out to be 17.
That's still...
And then, so that's a pass. The other person rolled 5 minus 2. So 3. So,
cool. So
person...
that one is outlined in green.
Okay. Alright, so he's outlined in green. So advantages to everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can
Okay.
see it.
Do you, if you are so kind as to put that little green chip underneath them? Thank you. Was that a bonus action? Sorry?
That is one action.
Okay. Was that a...
I'm then going to take 2 steps this way. I'm gonna go right here.
Alright.
My range is halved, but I figured...
Yeah, so you still have, you move 10, 20 feet, technically. So you still have one more square if you want to move.
No, I'm just gonna stay
Okay.
right there. I don't want to get in combat distance yet.
All right. So as you grab out your wand, cast your spells, all these little magical fire fairies just wrap around, and green embers line everything, including that guy. Just gets all engulfed in green, making him bright target. Anything else? No, you can cast a spell.
I can't.
You can cast a cantrip as a bonus action. Your bonus action can be a cantrip if you want it to be.
What if the cantrip says casting time 1 action?
That it cantrip equals bonus.
Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna cast resistance on myself.
Okay.
Poison.
Resistance poison.
Yes. Or I mean, I assume I can't resist undead here.
No. You can resist bludgeoning. You can resist slashing. Any attack.
Biting. I don't know.
A lot of these guys, just because you can see them, they have no armor, no nothing. So if you want to, like, I'm resisting their force, their fist.
Oh, bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna resist bludgeoning.
Alright, so then you enchant yourself, wave, the spell bursts on you, and then as the mist goes, sinks into your skin, you have resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
Half damage or not bludgeoning. Alright, anything else?
No, that's good. Passing priority.
Alright. Cyrus, what do you do?
I'm gonna come up at the zombie and I'm gonna attack it.
1, 2, 3. As close as you can get without...
Oh, I thought I could move 40.
Oh, yes you can! Then you can make it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna just unarmed strike it.
Alright.
17.
That hits. I don't need a modifier. I know that hits. They're wearing no armor, no nothing. They're just pure undead things.
1 plus 4, so 5 on the first attack.
Are you only doing one attack or doing multiple?
I'm gonna do my second attack.
Okay,
as
you
a
can roll
bonus.
both attacks at the same time, so you're not...
Okay.
Yeah. So the first
Okay.
one did how much, sorry?
I did 5 total.
5? Okay.
And I need to roll for the second one to
Yes.
hit, right? 8 plus 4, so that's 12.
12 to hit. That hits.
And that is 7.
Okay. Alrighty. Close. Okay, so as you run up to it, just kind of like dodging the crowd of people that are just escaping, and screams in terror, you go and just a great hit right in the neck. You hear bones break. You never really faced the undead. This is kill blow. So when you grab it, you just immediately punch in the ribs. 2, 3, just go right in there and just collapse. Very gooey too. When your fist comes out, there's coagulated blood and black and purple comes out. Yeah, this thing is hurt, but still kicking. Anything else? You can use a reaction to say something if you want, like as an example.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. I mean, if it's just roleplay, fine. But if it's like metagame something, use your reaction for it.
Yeah.
It's just a little house rule. Jack, what does you do?
I am going to turn into a big hairy bear machine.
Oh, A.
Whoa! Shit!
And I'm gonna jump on this one and bite its head off.
Okay. Very fair. I'm going to just do this for my own sake, for rule keeping. If I didn't put one of these in there, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. So you have the full bear stats now. For the larger creatures. So everything, unless yours is better, like your armor, you would use a bear.
Okay.
So whichever's higher, you use that one. If the bear's armor or strength or attack or bite is, well, the attack has to be the bear's, because you're not using a blade. But like your armor and stuff. And you can't, obviously you can't speak. You can understand everything that's happening though. You keep your intelligence and all that jazz. But alright, so as you see her just, and then very big question, does your weapons and armor everything fold into the bear, or does it drop on the floor?
It drops on the floor, Hulk style.
Okay, so her clothes, her armor, everything just falls in as she just emerges as a black bear, brown bear?
Black bear.
A black bear, and then just and then stands up and
Jumps on it and bites its head off.
okay, roll me to attack. Roll me a bite.
17.
That hits. I don't need to see a modifier unless you have minuses, which I know you don't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. All right, roll me damage.
Which is damage.
It should say on there the bite attack.
1d6 plus 2.
Okay. And if the bear has any, so 4 points damage. Okay, great. If the bear has any special abilities, like if it charges, it gets 2 attacks or stuff like that, you can do those abilities as well.
Multi-attack?
Yes, multi-attack. You can do multi-attack. What does multi-attack say?
So it says the bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite, one with its claws.
All right, roll me a claw attack. I mean, why not waste a free attack?
Which is that one? This one?
Yes.
11.
Your dexterity or strength modifier?
Yeah, it should say on the claw
So
attack on
13?
there. 13 hits. Yes.
Okay.
Roll me the damage for the claw.
That's a 6.
Yes.
6 plus 2, so that's 8.
Okay.
It's a big bear.
Yeah.
Yes.
Goodness.
As you rub to it, claw at it, and then bite, take a huge chunk of, like, its arm is just barely hanging by, just flesh. The bone is, like, hanging with it.
Ugh.
Disgusting in your taste. But this, you would have killed anybody. But it's still hanging on there. First time fighting the undead sucks. Yeah, it's good damage. Good job, guys. All right.
Can I growl at it?
Yeah.
I growl at it.
Rawr.
Meow.
Bones.
Next to the revenant.
Okay. Can I possibly move?
Yeah,
So I
can you move
can't
this
see.
last one over here also?
I don't
We
know.
expand the village for better visibility.
Sure. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That's. Why aren't you looking over there? No.
I tried. I did.
There's no way I can like make that more visible. Yeah.
I don't know which one has an attack. This one's trying to see where this guy
The ones that have been
right?
attacked are the ones that have a person next to it. Yeah. You can go to that one. Sure.
Well, I don't want to move because I gotta stay away.
Okay.
I want to use my light crossbow,
Okay. Yeah. You're within range of all of them.
and I want to also true strike.
You want to cast True Strike and then do that? Okay.
So I see where to hit.
Okay. So you cast your spell True Strike and put a little. So you cast a spell on you, which just gives you an advantage. Okay. So roll with an advantage.
And it's just a 20. Right?
Yes. And you pick the higher of those two.
9. And then with advantage, correct?
So yeah, with that you would go over here to your light crossbow. I don't know which one it is,
Oh yeah.
and then add the plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it would be 13.
13 total. 13 definitely hits. Roll me damage.
That's the D8. 1d8 plus 2. 9.
9. Okay. Good. Okay. Cool. All right. So you get up your crossbow. First, you cast your spell on it, and a little flare lights up. Just the same strategy that your friend from Slytherin was casting, and you load up your bolt, fire, direct hit goes right into his chest. Heart would have stopped by that blow, but the arrow just hits the stone underneath and just the tip breaks. Waiting for that right shot for no one to be in the way before you shot it. So, yeah, bonus action, you attack. Anything else? You're not moving?
I just yelled die.
Okay.
Die, bitch.
Alright.
Way
Neff.
Okay. So I'm in
I guess
front
if
of.
they're undead, that's not.
I'm in
really
front of
nice.
basically 2, correct?
You're this guy, and then there's this guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Since
So-
you're here.
Yeah, I'm right there. Okay, so. And the purple are actually.
There's just people. They just
Okay.
represent
Okay.
people.
Okay.
The
I
only
see.
actual, these guys are the actual enemies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to move towards the closest one, which I think is probably that.
So you're moving toward what the bear is.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You just make it. Yeah. I can just use my hand. It's easier. Alright. So,
How
as...
fucking dare you! You're messing with my friends! And I rage.
Alright. 2 raging beasts. One, an actual beast.
Zombies fuck.
And one, a bear. So yeah, you grab your maul,
Grab my maul.
your
Yeah.
sledgehammer,
Yes.
out of your bag of holding, and
Hell
you
yeah.
rage. All right, roll me a 2 hit.
'Kay.
Rage is your bonus action. Your
Yeah.
move and attack.
14 plus. Wait, what is it again? It's my.
Your attack. It should be in the middle. It should
Oh,
already be
plus
written.
5. Yeah.
So 19 definitely
Yeah.
hits. Don't
And then
remember to add your rage bonus damage. Your plus
yes,
2
my
on top
plus
of
2
that.
on top of that, which is.
Yeah. Well, on top of so when you roll damage, your
Oh.
2d6.
Gotcha.
Whatever number you get, remember add 2 on top of it.
Cool. Okay.
2d6.
That's a 6.
Okay.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Almost maxed out. All right.
Plus-
11.
Plus 3 plus 2.
So 11, 16.
Jeez.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay.
Like,
That guy's
raging.
definitely bloodied. If you can even tell, I have to think of how you can tell. Oh no, that guy's dead. No, that guy's dead. Sorry, I was looking at the unhit person. As you just tore almost his whole upper body from the left side, you see this frenzied badger-looking Hufflepuff run with a sledgehammer, and then its head flies over, home run. Half the body falls over.
The crowd
legs
goes
still stay there.
wild.
As this guy definitely did.
Yay!
One day.
There is an actual crowd there.
Yeah. The crowd is wild. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Quick question. I do have a bonus action with my rage.
Bonus action was your rage.
Okay.
2 rage was
Okay.
bonus.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Cool.
And letting you know, you lose your rage if you do not attack the next round.
Okay.
You have to keep attacking to keep that
Gotcha.
energy.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
So your
So
next
did-
target will be
Raging and
that
party.
guy.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna run over to
Who's
this
the
guy.
closest, like?
We got range two.
So technically it'd be him.
And how far away is he?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 50 feet.
So it'd be
There's
25
5,
feet,
yeah.
but you get to half that. So 30, you can make it.
Okay.
No, you can only make it 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can only make it up to here. If you want to run close to it.
I think I'll stay where I am, but
Okay.
let me do True Strike and do Firebolt.
Okay. Cantrip and cantrip, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you cast True Strike on it to give you that edge, and then you cast your Insignio spell. Because we do have that translation. Okay, roll me an attack with an advantage.
That would be
Your d20 2 times.
a 6
You pick the higher one, obviously.
and a 2.
Okay, use the 6 at the total to see if you
Let me
hit.
do a 7. So they have a
Oh.
7. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly what your class is all about. So you automatically use the 7.
Yeah.
So 7 plus your spell attack is
15.
okay. 15, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Get plus 8 to hit.
Oh, what am I doing? It was the 8 plus the which one? Or the 7?
7. Your attack should be right in the middle. You should say spell. Spell attack.
No attack? Oh, 6.
6. So 13.
Yes.
So you use a 7 because of your divination abilities. So you pretend that you rolled a 7. You add your 6 on top of that, so that's 13.
Yes.
13 definitely hits.
Okay.
Roll me damage.
D10?
All right.
10.
All right then.
Hell yeah! Kicking
He's-
in.
Yeah.
Super bloody. Now I can use a token to, as you saw your friend. Everyone's copying Alpha Ferris right now. Give yourself the advantage to the hit. And you cast your insignia spell, and the little like poof of fire goes, hits it, completely ignites. A lot of its flesh is just falling off, and most of its clothes are falling off. The nipples are visible because he is a man. Twitch, you cannot cancel us. Can't shut us down. Yeah, extremely bloody, like almost to the skeleton was the you can see.
Okay.
Very hurt. He Sony. All right, zombies. What's up with it? Okay,
Oh boy.
we're gonna go in a circle. All right, so first one is going to attack you, Osiris. Okay, if you can hit. 14 versus your AC.
My AC is 17.
Okay, you've been in too many fights to be able to read. Shut up. Not even too easy of a hit. So, nope, you're gonna go here. Nope, because you're just a distraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Because you're on like 8%.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
I don't know.
I'm gonna roll to confirm that. Another natural 20. I'm not gonna roll to confirm that. Shidu, you are you're banished right now because you're rolling too good. House rule. Natural 20 means you auto hit.
100%.
You double dice damage. You roll 2 natural 20s, automatic max damage. And special thing from the critical deck. If you do 3 nat 20s, you kill whatever you're fighting. First game, we're not doing that. We're just gonna hurt you. Pick a card, any card. I'm sorry. This is gonna hurt you.
It's alright, I'm just a muggle.
Yeah.
Do you want it? Or?
You can read it. What does a blunt say? Is there like a
There's bludgeoning.
Yeah, bludgeoning. Yeah.
Normal damage and target is unconscious for 1d4 rounds. Fort negates.
Okay, roll me a Constitution save. Let's make the DC right now.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Don't make me sprint over and save him, damn it.
Yeah.
Here we go. So it's 17.
Yeah, no, you're safe. You're fine. You're not unconscious. But I do roll 2d6 of damage.
It's alright. I got enough health.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the second one that rushes you, grabs you, and its fingers feel like iron just like grabbing into your shoulders, just kind of squeezing you. He's about to take the bite when you just headbutt him out of the way, and like the fragment of you headbutting, the teeth kind of sunk into you, like all that damage is taken in there. You feel a little woozy, like you're about to vomit. The presence of like a fever hitting you kind of comes, but then you just shake it off.
Shake it off.
One,
Down to-
Switch.
2, 3.
Oh dear.
Are you at half your HP or lower?
No.
If you ever do, let me know so I can give you a bloody counter. Alright, so this one rushes over towards Zhu. That's Bones.
Where is this?
18 versus your AC. That's Hagrid. What's your AC?
Hagrid stuff.
Probably 12.
10.
It's 10? Oh, your AC, sorry. It's 10 plus your dexterity. So it should be like 12 or 13 or something. What's your dex?
It's 12.
Okay, so your AC is 12.
Okay.
Regardless, it still hits, but
Oh.
that's your AC, 12. Because I messed up. Alright. You take 4 points of damage as this guy runs over, tries to bear hug you, but with your crossbow, you just shove it into his jaw, and he steps back a little bit. But there's that impact, just bruising a little bit. My goodness, this is a long run. Alrighty, Ferris. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so he can reach. I don't know why I had a count because I can see with my eyeballs.
Reaction warding flare.
Okay, you have the reaction warding flare. What does that do?
Okay, so basically when something goes to make an aggressive action against me,
Yes.
let me go look it up so I'm not just talking out of my ass. I can interpose divine light between yourself and an attacking enemy. When you are attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you that you can see, I can. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, causing light to flare before the attacker before it hits or misses.
Okay.
An attacker that can't be blinded is immune to this feature.
Alright.
Can zombies be blinded?
Yes, they can.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
So,
that's
the
a
17 went to a 7.
Woo!
7 plus 3 equals 10. Does 10
Good
hit
job.
your AC?
My AC is 16.
Alright, so as he goes over, bright light disappears. Kind of like reaches over, big, huge miss. But yeah, he definitely charged at you and tried to do something, and that did not work. Awesome. As the crowds are screaming, "Ah, no! Ah, no!" And different people are being stumbled on, trampled over, and eaten. You do hear. Okay, back to the top of the round. First.
That's me. I need a 15-foot cone.
Yes.
I'm not joking.
And just a question,
Half of this.
we don't know what that's from, it just is happening?
Yeah, you just hear right now.
Can I hit both of these fools? with-
No, not from that scar.
Darn.
You can only choose one.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna wind up with the Louisville Slugger and go to
Ah.
smack this fucker out of the park.
Alright. The bases are loaded.
I roll with advantage.
You have your exactly. You have your advantage on it.
What is it? 12 plus. What do I add?
Your your club. It should be in the middle.
Plus 4, 16.
16. Is that what? Was that the highest roll? Or was that just your first roll?
That was just my first one.
Roll it. You hit. Roll again just to see if you get a natural 20. Just in case.
That is also a 12.
Okay. The game is fair. Alright, yeah, you definitely hit. I'm sorry.
And then
It's
one,
hot.
I'm sorry. I know the lights are hot. I will
D8.
turn on the AC next game, like hours
two.
before. So I'm sorry.
4
It's
damage.
alright.
4 damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
1d8 plus 2. The game is fair.
The game is fair. I'm sorry. So as you grab your bat, wind up your pitch, pick your favorite batter. Who you're imitating?
Doesn't favorite.
Ruth. All right. You pick up your bat. You start moving your foot in the stand. That's a good hit. Oh, his head's still attached.
Oof.
Severe hit though.
Yay.
I'm missing half the battle. I'm sorry. Okay. Cool. Fair. Anything else?
Prep healing word. Can I prep?
Is healing word a bonus? No, right?
One
It's a-
bonus action.
You can. Yes, technically, until the end of your next round on the order chart. If it does not trigger, you don't use it. So technically,
Okay, I'll prep it.
okay. So you have a ready action healing word. Very smart.
Yeah.
All right, Cyrus.
Oh boy.
There's 2 biatches in front of you. 2 zombies.
Alright, I'm gonna
Moaning and
use,
grunting.
I'm gonna use my main attack to hit the one that I've already damaged.
This gentleman right here, that's so close to being bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Literally 1 point away.
That's not good. So I got 9.
Hits.
Oh, Oh, really?
9 hits. No armor.
Oh,
Minus
yeah.
this to dexterity. 9 hits. Are you gonna do another attack?
And then I'm going to do my flurry of blows on the other one.
Okay. Alright, so roll damage for the first one then. Yeah.
So that's 6 on the first one.
Alright. Definitely bloodied. Thank you for the very simple math.
You get a +4 on your damage.
Yeah,
That
D4
is
plus 4.
nuts.
Yeah, welcome to being a monk. So, alright, next, so you're gonna do key point to do further blows on the next one?
Yeah, I
Okay.
honestly thought that was going to kill that other one.
He's close. He was
Can I
almost
like
a blade.
do one of my flurry blows on one and then switch
Yeah,
the other?
That's
I wanna
perfectly
do that.
fine. Yeah. Use a key point to do further blows. First attack.
That'll be 16,
Alright, second attack.
and that'll be 5.
I'm sorry. He's almost dead. Okay. Alright, what about this guy?
I'm gonna still go at the same one. 'Cause
Okay.
He's still coming at me.
Alright. If you hit, he dead.
Ooh. 7.
7. Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 1. Natural
Alright.
1.
Roll me to confirm. Why you?
3.
Okay, you do not hurt yourself. It's a flat out miss. So, poof! You waste your key point. You kind of breathe in for a second. Everything slows. Second hit, but your reaction goes way too deep, and you kind of someone try to do the second, a third hit that you know you're quick enough, but like his hand literally fell off, and there was
Oh, no.
nothing that you hit. On the other side. He is.
Hanging on.
And at the end, I just yell out, I'm like, a little help, please? Please?
Please help. Yeah, he's gone. But technically still up right now.
Shock stronger than I was.
This one's still alive?
Yes.
Okay, I want to charge at him.
Okay.
My
1,
claws?
2, 3. That's 50. So 30. Yeah. All right.
So I want to claw him
Okay.
hard.
Are you gonna do your multi attack, or you have another ability?
Let's see. So
She can do multi-attack every turn.
I will do the
As long as she has an attack action, her attack counts as 2 attacks.
That's
I'll
absolutely
do the
nuts.
multi-attack.
Okay. Welcome to being a druid.
7 plus 8.
That definitely hits for sure. Roll second
I
attack.
mean, she's rolling with advantage anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah.
7.
Okay, so that you're with an advantage. So that the first one hits. Roll it for a second attack, just to see if you get a natural 20 on one of those. That's the reason why.
I got 8.
Okay, roll again for the because this is the advantage for the next attack.
3.
So you would choose the 8. 8's the AC regardless of the pluses you hit. So you hit both times. Roll me damage for the claw and the bite.
So 6 plus 2 is 8.
8. Okay.
And that's just 2d4 plus 2 actually. Which is the
2d4. Nice.
So 7. Was that 7? 7 plus 2. So 9 plus 9, 18.
18 points of damage. Exactly what its HP was. 18.
Whoa!
Hi.
So as
Jacques.
no. Boom! Hard hit, jaw broken. Ferris, slightly intimidating. Of a move. The bear runs over, bites
There's a
it.
fucking bear
claw-
running past me. I am
Claws
like,
it, just breaks it in two. A little bit of a smile towards you as you hint of a Slytherin sister under that.
Can I use my reaction to high five?
Yeah, totally fair.
You
You get a
high bear.
a
My
high
God.
five from him.
From
You
a
high
bear.
five. Boom. So it's more like
Yes.
black goo and disgust from the zombie parts on her claws. Bones.
Can I do a celebration like
Yeah.
back rub on the ground?
Yeah.
Did
Sure.
bare necessities do?
The bear takes over a little bit and glee surrounds you. Bones.
Yes.
Oh shoot. I I forgot to do it for one of them.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. Okay, so
forgot a
DC
zombie?
is 5 plus damage taken. So you did 18 points damage. 19, 20 to 122, 23. Oh shit, 19. 19 plus its con. Nope, does not make it falls down. Okay. You saw that his body kind of jittered and like it tried to get up and then just fell and then purple dissipate from the corpse.
Ew.
Okay, Bones.
I want to use my
Right, yeah, both.
daggers
Okay,
because he's close.
sure.
Okay.
So you let go of your crossbow that's hanging on you because making that make sense to the world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daggers out. Okay. And it says I have 1d4 plus 2 for damage, and then I have a 1d4 for stabbing. Is that
If you throw it, it's more damage than if you stab someone.
okay? But
That's what it's doing. So you're gonna stab it.
I don't think I'm far enough back to.
Yeah, no, you will.
Okay. So I'm gonna stab.
Okay, roll me to hit with the strength version of it.
Okay. So the 1d4.
So it the plus to hit for this it should what does it say on pluses?
4.
Is there another one underneath it or something? No? Okay. So the what's your dexterity? 12, right? Plus 2?
14 plus
Okay.
2.
So it's plus 4 to throw your dagger. What's your strength?
10.
10. Okay. So to attack someone with your dagger is your proficiency, so 2 plus your strength, which is 0. So you would roll plus 2. That's to stab somebody.
Okay.
And the damage is just 1d4 since the modifier for the strength is 0.
Okay.
So roll to hit. Well, let's keep that number, but roll to hit first. The d20.
12 plus. Is it plus the
Plus
bonus?
just-
Attack bonus?
Yeah. So just plus will be plus 2.
2.
The
Okay.
4 is if you're throwing it.
Got it.
So you hit. And what was the damage? 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 is the damage. 14 is it.
That one. That's almost. Yeah. All right. 3 kills it. Let's see if it stays dead. So that was 3 damage.
Stays.
8.
What was that?
So you hit it, falls to the ground, and then just picks itself back up.
Damn it.
Anything else?
I don't know. I want to do something else. Like that was my action, though, right? So it's
Yeah,
gotta
that
be
was your
my
action. You
bonus.
still have a bonus and a move.
Can I do my chromatic? That seems like too
No,
much.
because yeah, that's a
That's
level
the
1
whole
spell.
thing,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay if you have nothing else. It's
Yeah.
level 2. Just
I don't
just
think
keep
I
it
have
into the mindset. So
get my
just
other
the
defensive
stab of it,
stuff.
you're like it fell and like fucking finally, and then just picks itself back up. That Gryffindor courage comes in, and you're like, all right, bitch, one more round.
That's it.
Nah.
I'm gonna kill you next time.
Okay. So I'm kind of far away from everybody.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So I'm gonna lose my rage, but that's okay. I'm going to turn myself around and run as far as I can to Osiris.
So 1,
Towards-
2, 3.
Yeah.
You're gonna use your dash. So action to dash. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
So you're here.
Yes.
I need to read up on the rules, but it just says you need to attack. I don't know if you just are mindlessly hitting the floor or a tree. Does that count? But you use your action to dash. So by the time you get there, the endorphins come out and you get out of your rage.
Okay.
You still
I
have
do actually have 2 hand axes.
you
Can I
because you
throw
attack
them?
and so you move.
Yeah.
And your attack action
Yeah.
you use it to move again.
Okay.
All you have it is a bonus.
Gotcha.
So if you have anything you can do as a bonus action, you can.
I don't got nothing, so that's what I did.
So
I'm
you
just
do-
gonna be like, you bastards! I'm gonna kill you.
Technically, your bonus action you can use a rage.
Rage is
You can rage again,
I could.
but
Rage is defined as it ends early if you're knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then.
yes,
So you can literally damage yourself and continue raging.
sure,
Oh, I should have done that.
but you can't move
Yeah,
those 3 squares.
that's okay.
strategically run, hit it. You're gonna lose 2 points of potential damage,
You know what?
but you can hit for sure next round. Versus keeping the 2 potential points of damage and getting there 1 round later. Think about it that way.
No.
Metagaming.
Yeah.
Metagaming,
Yeah.
but teaching the rules.
Not gonna hurt myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking taunt them and be like, "You
All right.
fucking bastards! I will kill you. Your head's gonna go poof."
You hear that incredibly devastating, horrific, jaw-dropping taunt from behind. It would make your mother quiver.
Oh, really?
Can they sway from the
Hey,
wind?
badgers are vicious little
Yeah.
bastards.
Honey badger don't care. Honey badger don't care.
Exactly.
Sonia, as you turn.
I want to try to throw a dagger, the one next to me also.
Oh yeah, for you
Since
are
you-
within range.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me,
Okay. Roll to hit.
So we're double teaming the squidges.
yeah. 18?
18
sounds like a
definitely
good
hits.
time.
Okay, and then 1d4.
It's that one.
Well, yeah.
That kind of just made me look at something. 4 plus 6?
6 total?
Yes.
Okay. So it takes 6 damage. It needs to roll 6 plus 5 Constitution save to see if it falls.
Okay.
9 plus 3. So 11. Yeah, it's still there.
Still there.
You throw the dagger. Still taking as the dagger is
Pop
in it.
back up from me and
No.
Yeah.
Damn, I hate this song.
Can you do a cantrip also?
Yes, you can.
Let me do Eldritch Blast.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Die!
Hey,
That's
no, roll damage.
That's
Oh,
a
just-
That's
So-
a cantrip for you.
That's a cantrip, but
Yeah.
warlocks keep that cantrip and level the cantrip up. So they're like, my turn, 3 Eldritch Blast at 1 turn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's so awesome.
8?
8 total?
Yeah.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 5 plus 3. Nope, it finally falls.
Yeah.
So she throws a dagger, and then out of anger, this force of just, I believe technically it's an illegal school of magic for you. You grasp that negative energy, fire it out. Your eyes turn. What's your school color?
Yellow.
Yep, they turn black no matter what it is.
Black.
And everyone just feels that like pulsation of dark magic hit it, and as it falls over, moving a little bit further down, and then quickly you're like, "Oh shit, that was me." All right.
Can I react since I'm right there?
Yeah.
You
Fur.
go, girl. Woo! High five.
All right. Zomba's turn. First one. 17 versus your AC.
17.
All right, so it hits. Second zombie. 2.
17.
All right. Only 1 does damage. That is 5 points of damage as the one who is hanging by a thread grabs over to you and just bites you, like as it's barely just resting his body on you, and does a lot of damage in it.
I'm at 5, so I'm definitely under half.
Okay. You feel like this horrible pain going through you, like an infection just hit, and it's at maximum pain from that bite wound.
I don't want to kill him.
Ow.
Oh shit.
Second zombie tries to hit you, but you're like, God damn it, ow. You're focusing on the one that's very healthy, so this one that was about to fall just snuck up on you. All right.
Have the zombies moved at all while they've been attacking?
No, because they're focusing on him. Okay. So that
I shouldn't have ran over there.
you hear. Who feels lucky? Roll me a d4.
I'm
Just
scared.
one or
Just anyone roll me a d4. Whoever rolls it first, rolls it. Tell me the
3.
number. 3. Okay.
Don't ask me.
You see a undead troll just with 2 bodies. Puts it down and then looks directly at you.
Oh.
As it has this the bumper of a car that it's just dragging.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, it's turn. He just is gonna do his. What's your fucking? 30. 1, 2, 3. All right. He's gonna hit you with his
Why is
Morning Star.
Why are you knocked over?
I'm
She's
rolling on the
laying on
ground.
the ground. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Rolling my back.
Uh,
Happy.
12 versus your AC.
12?
Yeah. Okay.
It's a hit.
That's
I got you.
11 points of damage.
Can I react with healing word?
Has your turn passed yet?
No.
Then yes.
Next.
Is Healing Word's range, right?
Yes, it is 60 feet.
Okay.
She's
So-
in range.
As the bumper of the car, just metal, hits you, what? Yeah, that's 11 points of damage. Your reaction triggers?
Healing word is 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier
So that will be your wisdom.
plus 3. Oh, there it goes. On the floor. Or not. Pass me another d4. I'll grab it later. Thank you. That's a 2 plus 3, 5.
5, okay. So, 6 points of damage you take. Okay, so
Are
as
you
the,
alive?
Yeah,
Well,
as
I have 2 left. Way under half. Because I was at 12, I had 4 before, and this is my.
okay, so you're
6.
definitely bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your max H? What's your current HP? Sorry,
14.
current.
Wait, no, current. Sorry. That was. No, I'm 4. I'm 4.
You're 4 HP. Okay,
4.
so as that bumper hits, you felt that something was about to break. You heard a light flash off, and then you immediately feel like someone was pushing your neck forward, and then you heard that crack again, and you're like, "What the fuck?" As one of your teeth falls off.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
It just makes me look rough. It's good
That's
stuff.
not good.
So
Yep.
cute.
Yep. Good thing you have resistance to bludgeoning.
That's
All this-
me.
That's all he does. All right.
Yeah. No.
Top of the round.
That's me.
Cyrus.
That's also me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Ferris. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
Ferris.
was my reaction.
Yeah. So that's your turn.
So.
Good save on that. Very good mechanic.
Thank
Oh fuck!
you.
I've got a tough choice. Because I can either heal you or attack the big bastard. If I attack the big bastard, I've got good armor class. So I don't really know what I'm doing.
But then I get to attack whatever little bit of me's left before it gets a gift, right? Before it attacks.
And I have Spirit of the
Yeah, you
Dying
go down
as
the
a
order.
cantrip, so I can prep that at the end of my action.
Well, that's the first time anyone's ever done that. That's good. That's good.
What?
Prepping that specific cantrip at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a bonus action. You can hold a bonus as your ready action.
Show me the 15-foot cone again. So I'm gonna use it once, I swear to God.
So it hits him, for sure.
But does it also hit her?
No.
Is my question.
No, it will not hit her. You can aim it off.
Cool. Yeah, we go burning hands.
All right. Do damage.
It's 3d6.
Is it a con save or anything?
Burning hands. Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dex saving throw.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
2. 8.
Compared to
Your DC, which is 13. I just want you to find it.
13, yes.
Okay. So yeah, it definitely does full damage. Plus everything else.
Creature takes 3d6, so that's 5, 6, 2, 5, 11, 13.
Okay.
Do I add the spell?
Unless it says on there.
Nope.
Okay.
The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Oh.
So, drawback. Don't know.
No, nothing of a consequence at the moment.
Cool.
All right. Anything else that you do? Or describe what happens.
I am going to after casting, move.
You're still.
Spare the Dying is touch. I am moving there.
One,
if I
two-
can.
Yes, you can. You can just make it.
Cool.
Okay.
I am right here. Prep Spare the Dying.
All right. Which is the catch up. All right. So as you see, your wand's not really being utilized at the moment. Just fiery passion goes through you, and you ignite two giant hands that spread onto the 15-foot cone, and just like, kind of like flares go up as they start at hand, burns the troll, and then you just quickly run over with your bat still in hand, wand in the other, pull the wand to her, and just reassure. And then
I got you.
The spell is like casted on the tip of the wand. You feel a little bit like pulsation of like energy in the back of you.
Can I cantrip message and just say thank you?
You can just say thank you right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
My
When
more-
I
wanna
die,
really
you
sink
got me.
the
Thanks.
thank you
My
into
more
you.
immediate concern is what is Osiris's health currently?
Five.
Lower.
Huh?
No.
He's under half, right?
Yeah.
I'm at five.
You. Yeah.
I'm at 4.
4. Yeah.
4.
So you're the more immediate, like you're the one I can reach, but Osiris is also my bigger concern because he's got 2 coming at him. If you,
I
Yeah.
think- I
But he
think
also
I'll be okay.
has someone that's
She has
the
a
tank.
troll.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is
Osiris.
the backup.
Alright,
If
so
Osiris don't get some,
just let me know if this is a bad idea or
There's a
whatever.
bad-
So
Okay.
if I do my
That's
regular attack, I can
rip
use
some
my
heads off.
extra key point to use Step of the Wound to disengage and leave.
Yes. 100%. Yes. That's what you can do.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit the bloodied one.
Okay.
5 plus 6, 11.
11 hits. Can you do 1 point of damage?
yes, you can, guaranteed.
All right. What's damage total? Because this actually
7.
matters. Sorry.
7.
Okay. 7. 7. So he needs to be at a DC of 14. 2 plus 3. Nope. So as you
Oh,
kind of just
yes.
like fuck off, finish the blow, and with a exhale of wind, you can do a dash. Where do you want to move?
I want to move.
Sorry, disengage. Where do you want to move?
How far can I move?
3 squares at the moment because
4, right?
Yeah. 3.
Because
Oh,
I have
4. Yeah,
40.
yeah. Because of your
I
extra speed.
want to move like in this area as far as I
1,
can.
2, 3, 4. Okay. As you quickly backtrack in the same motion, spin, and then just run as fast, pushing everyone to the side, kind of holding your injuries.
And then as I pass her up, I'm like, "You got this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good, dude.
nasty bite on his.
Yeah.
I
Go
believe
get that
I said
healed.
here. Yeah.
I don't want your turn to get
And
one of those.
I can't do nothing else, right?
You can. You bonus action. Technically, you can move. Bonus action, attack, and then you use your speech. Technically, you can move.
I'm fine where I am.
Okay.
I'm trying to stay away from things.
Makes sense. All right.
So
You
my
do.
back rub ends
Of course.
abruptly.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because giant fuck ogre. I mean,
Yeah.
troll. Excuse me, troll.
I jump over to the ogre and multi-attack him.
All right. 1, 2. Yep, you can easily hit him. Get this wizard out of the way. Sorry, you're gonna die next round.
Do they have flanking with that?
No. She needs to move around to be able to do that.
I wouldn't run
Yeah.
I didn't know.
If
how
she
it worked.
if she was a rogue, then yes.
Mhm.
But other than that, then no. There's no advantages given. So
And then I rolled the 20,
yes, exactly.
16.
That I don't need to hear a plus. I know that hits for sure. It's their AC is very low. Roll the second attack.
10.
10 plus 10 hits, but I just want to make sure that
Oh,
you
plus
know that
two?
you're always adding a plus.
Plus 2.
Okay,
12.
so yeah, you're always adding a plus. Everyone, you always add a plus. Unless you don't, but you always add a plus.
For
Yeah.
clarification,
Yes.
she's currently adding the strength modifier.
Oh, she should be doing whatever the pluses around here are.
So it's
Okay,
like plus
so plus
3 to
three.
hit.
Okay, so
So that
yeah, so her strength is plus
Okay,
2,
I was
and then
just
her
making sure
attack
she
bonus.
had it right.
Okay, yeah, no. Which regardless you hit, but
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, roll the damage, which if I remember correctly was a D6 plus 2D4
So
plus
1d6.
plus blah.
So 1 plus 2, that's a 3 for the bite.
Okay.
And And then 2d4. That's 9. Oops. Hold on, let me roll that.
Yeah, of course.
8. So 9 plus 8, 17. Plus 2, 19.
19 total?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's good.
Bear
This.
so strong.
With my claws.
Yeah.
I picked the wrong class.
Well, I mean, that's why I said druids can be a tank if they do their shit properly. You are not bloody. As you run up to it, huge gash, blood does squirt out of this guy, tearing into tendons, and then just bite off the rest, but he's still there. You see right through the bone, but it's magically being held to just keep going. Bones.
Okay. I want to use my chromatic orb,
Okay.
and I want to use my wild magic.
All right. Give yourself an advantage on the attack.
Oh, that was a 3, so shitty. 15.
15 definitely hits, and I'm going to make you use your wild magic right now. Give you back your own token. Roll me percentile.
Wait, is that those 2? Yeah. No. I'm doing that right.
That's not the right one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Sorry. So 24?
Okay. Roll me damage for your chromatic orb.
What is that one?
Okay.
I don't know what the spell damage is.
It should say on the card.
Oh, 1d8. Wait, no, that's not right. Can someone help me? Where does it say on the card what my damage is?
Chromatic orb, right?
Yeah, increased by 1d8.
No, it says when you cast a spell using spell slot second level or higher.
Takes 3.
3d8 of damage. Okay. Okay, and I want to choose lightning.
Okay. All right. So roll me your 3d8 of damage of lightning.
Yeah.
7, 1, 5, so that's 13.
13 points of damage. That's really good. It's definitely bloody now. Gonna use this token to represent a bloody. Oh, that's a token underneath it. All right, fine. So as you gather up your wand, start casting this chain of lightning, start shaping into a spear, throw it at it, and just bursts and cracks as the bolts just hit, doing the profuse damage of electricity. You don't notice this, but definitely Sonia and Ferris, underneath her robes, her entire skin turns blue.
Basically just Razengand it.
Yeah.
No.
The same blue that the lightning bolt hit. It's the same color that her skin is right now.
Jeez.
All right. Good move.
Wild
Anything
magic,
else?
Wild magic OP.
Yeah.
Turn you into the Avatar.
Movement.
Technically, if you move, it is an attack of opportunity because you did not disengage. But you can say something. You don't notice that your skin's blue.
Okay.
Just in case you wanted to say anything. And if not, then it'll be next turn.
Take that, bastard.
It did a lot of damage. It's bloody for
Yeah.
sure. As the bolt hit it and like goes through it, and you can see definite holes throughout the troll.
Should be more in character. Take that, bastard. Hit me with
Okay.
a bumper, fucker.
So I'm about to engage that one.
Okay,
Real
5 foot set.
Real quick.
Yes.
Did he actually get any hits on it? I didn't remember.
Not on this one. He has
Not on
not
that
been
one.
hit. No.
Okie dokie.
Fresh is on by.
Did what I could.
Not for
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, not for long.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
All right.
Fucking
Bonus action.
bullshit! You messed with my friend! You hurt him!
I just met him, but he sold me, my friend.
He gave me
You my friend!
He did give me popcorn. We're besties. Magic code for life.
Exactly. Anybody who gives me food is my friend. Okay. I'm gonna take my maul.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing that motherfucker.
All right. Roll me to hit. Okay.
Downwards, hopefully.
Bonus action
driving him
rage.
into the ground.
You just move.
Yep.
Attack. All right.
Okay. That's a 9 plus my thing is 5. Yeah. 14.
14 definitely hits. Roll me damage. 2d6 plus your strength and an additional 2 since you're raging.
Okay, 6, 3, and then plus 2. Plus 3 plus 2, so 5. So
What's the total?
it was 3 and a 6, so 9 plus 5. 14.
Okay, it's definitely bloody.
Bitch!
I'm just gonna move this over here. As you go and you use your sledgehammer, it goes right into his shoulder, breaks a couple of bones, digs deep in, you pull it out, bitch. Sonia.
Let me do Eldritch Blast again to that
The ogre?
the ogre in front of me.
Troll.
Ogre.
Sorry, it's an ogre, but it's breathing troll.
Trollger.
Because a troll, because you know, Harry
A
Potter.
Trollger.
Yeah.
Yeah!
So that would be 18.
18 hit. 18 definitely hits.
Okay, and then I'm gonna hit D10. This one. 7.
Okay. Anything else?
I also want to do.
Because that will technically could be cantrip.
Yeah. Can I do Witch Bolt?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Let me do Witch Bolt also.
Okay. Which bolt is a Constitution save?
No, it's a action.
Action. Okay. Do you have to concentrate or anything on
Yes.
that? Okay. I'm gonna use this to represent that you get to concentrate.
Okay.
Alright. So if you get damage, or if you cast another concentration spell, you would. If you get damage, you have to roll to see if you lose it. If you cast another concentration spell, it auto loses.
Okay.
Alright. So what's the damage?
1d12.
Okay.
So
Every round, 1d12 damage.
7.
Alright. It's looking pretty bad. For sure. I'd use a different column from all the damage side. So, you cast that, not necrotic, but negative energy blast at it, and then with your wand use a spell that you were taught not to use, and cast a very powerful curse, the Witch Bolt. And this bolt, it hits it, and you hear a jackal's laugh as there's a bolt just emanating right next to it, about to strike again. Yeah, good. Anything else?
That's about it. Yeah.
Okay. Any zombies left? Yeah, one zombie.
Yep. I'm getting him.
12 versus your AC.
Oh, 16.
So, tries to hit you and just negate that bitch. Alright. Ogre.
Oh boy.
So is that one out now?
Troll girl.
No, he's still there. Trollgor
He missed it.
is going to try to hit the bear.
Oh no. Burninating the peasants.
Oh, thank God someone
13 versus your AC. Yeah, versus yours or the bear's.
Well, mine is 14. Yeah, because the
Okay.
is 11.
Alright, so as it tries to hit it, but your claw, you just hold the bolt of it, and you would have been knocked down easy, but with your bear form, and you hold that in. Alright, so, no damage that round. Ferris.
Okay.
Not me. I just
Is
like,
Expelliarmus a cantrip or a level 1?
Expelliarmus would be cast as a cantrip, but it's a cantrip, but it disarm. Yeah, it's a cantrip. Yeah, it's a fucking.
Can I disarm the ogre?
You can certainly try. What is the DC?
Actually, screw it. I moved to grapple.
You can grapple him.
I want to grapple him and cast inflict wounds in his face.
You can.
Fuck!
Okay. Take a 5-foot step forward. Occupy the same square as your friend. Which order do you want to do this in? Grapple first or inflict wounds?
grapple first, then inflict wounds.
All right, roll me an athletics check versus his athletics check, or acrobatics.
What's d20?
Yes.
Is anybody's blue skin hurting them? Just curious what I did to everyone.
No, but my
Acrobatics
red
or
skin-
athletics?
It's technically, I would say should be athletics, but if your acrobatics is higher, that's fine.
They're both +2.
Okay.
So 17.
Oh, we got 16. He is considered grappled.
Cool. Cast inflict wounds.
Is inflict wounds a cantrip?
Inflict wounds is touch, and it's level 1, and it's my last spell slot.
So technically, grapple would be an action. So you wouldn't be able to cast anything other than cantrip. So you can touch him and just be like inflict wounds. You can just touch him and do it. You won't be able to restrain him. You can
I'm not. All right. I'm not trying to grapple. I'm just trying to inflict wounds.
Then you just inflict wounds.
Then let's
Yeah,
just
you
cast
ju- you
inflict
just-
wounds.
Inflict wounds.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. What is it? A DC save he has to make? Or is
Make
it
a
a...
melee spell attack against a
Okay.
creature you can reach on a hit. The target takes 3d10 necrotic damage.
All right. Roll to hit.
I can't use that 18.
Sure. You can use the 18.
Okay. If I can use the 18, I'm gonna use the 18.
Sure. We'll say yes. For being the first game and me being gracious.
I could use the luck here, like, cause that was a 6. Like, that wasn't hitting.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
okay.
Let's use the 18.
Yeah.
Then 3d10.
Alright, roll me 3d10 of damage.
3. That's the d10.
Theoretically, you can't kill him.
That is a 9.
Okay.
0 is 10 or 0.
That's 10.
That's 10.
19.
That's 3.
Alright. So, that was total of 22.
Yeah.
He has to make a DC save of 22 plus 5.
Oh! Oh boy!
No.
Yeah!
So as you run up to it, put your hand right on his chest. All the negative energy you can, all that, as seeing how effectively all the necromantic spells she's been casting, that Forbidden School goes, just explodes. Necrotic energy.
Woo!
As he falls.
And the crowd goes wild.
Fuck yeah!
I'm sorry for one-shotting your troll.
No, you didn't. I mean, dude, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's what it's supposed to do.
Can I turn back?
Yeah, well, you can just.
Well, like, it's not over. There's still a zombie.
There's
Really?
still one
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, one,
I'm
that
engaged
guy.
in one.
Oh, I forgot about that guy.
He could take us all out.
Did you? You forgot me!
I was excited about the troll.
Move to Osiris.
Osiris, what do you do?
Alright, I'm gonna move as close as I can to the other zombie, so 3 up. And then I'm gonna throw
1,
my
2,
kunai.
3. You can hit it, or you want to be further away. You can reach him. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that I don't want to get hit.
Okay, alright, then roll your
If like I
kunai.
mess up somehow.
Roll your kunai.
9.
9 hits. AC is 8.
No one's hit
You
you.
can theoretically kill it.
I'm fine.
Damn.
Yeah.
6.
That is not theoretically, though.
I never tried
So
to
as
do
you
that.
run over, throw your kunai, hits it, slides its his throat. It's bad, very bad, but it's still up. Anything else?
Can I use my bonus action to heal myself with my potion?
No, we have to be action.
Then nothing.
All right, Chuck, you're technically still a bear.
Okay.
I prematurely
Allowed you to continue to do that.
Am I? I'm too far to attack.
yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
all-
move twice technically. If you want to move 6 squares, twice.
How close would that put me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, you were
Right
there.
in range.
Okay.
But you can't attack though.
Mm.
You can just get up to it.
But you're a freaking
But you're-
bear.
But you're blocking Osiris right
scared.
now.
Have you
Yeah.
taken
Yeah, but
damage
that's
yet?
not a bad
Yeah.
idea.
It's not you need everybody else, so.
I'll stay there because it's close to the sweet shot.
Motives are true and pure. And the bear
Bear says, "Wait,
stands
honey,
up,
honey."
eyeing the fucking candy shop. Bones, your turn.
Okay, I want to use my light crossbow and
Okay.
shoot.
Sure.
With True Strike too.
True strike. All right, you cast your spell.
So advantage roll.
And then yeah, they have an advantage with your roll. Roll 2 twice. Roll 2 twice.
Okay, 17.
17 definitely hits. Does your wait no. Yeah. Roll me a damage.
1d8 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8.
8. Okay, so it needs to make 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 DC. If it does not, it comes back. It did not.
Woo!
8. Yep, alright, yeah.
No one died. Yes.
Crossbow hits it right in the
Like a
forehead,
last
just falls over down.
Woo!
I'm dead. Sheeta, you can come back with your 2 natural 20 trying to fucking kill my people. That's why I use you when I'm playing D&D,
But
not
when
against
you're
my
here.
not against my players. That's when I'm being mean, like I want someone to die.
Oh, shit.
No,
TPK.
TBK. So there's still a bit of zombies terrorizing and attacking. You do see Hagrid in the corner, but just every bolt knocks one down. If it gets up, he just kind of like smashes it over. After about a minute or two, everything kind of settles down. He does run over to, I guess, you three. Oh, you need to get back.
No shit, Sherlock.
You do hear cries and screams, and Hagrid runs over to a kid, some student from Ravenclaw, and he is holding him in his arms. Huge bite mark, definitely way more infected than yours. You can pull through. This kid's like going in and out.
Oh,
Can
wow.
I help him?
Can you heal whatever this is?
I can try.
Then do it.
Cast Healing Word.
Okay. Just roll me HP plus.
Healing Word is 1d4 plus. Is it just a hit?
Just
like-
roll the. Yeah, he's accepting. So yeah.
That's a 2 plus spellcasting ability modifier, which is, I forget what the number is. Plus 5.
5.
7.
So, okay, so you go. The healing energy goes through your wand and it puts it. The wounds heal up everything except for the bite right here.
Ooh.
And his fever is still there. Like all the bite, all the scratches, all the.
Shit, I tried, man. Like,
Let's take him to everyone. Let's go, hurry! And like he starts kicking some students and like grabbing, like pushing people out of one of the trolleys. It's like Hogwarts, let's go. All the students kind of pile up, very nervous. A lot of them shaking on the train ride back. This guy keeps going in and out of consciousness. Is there anything you guys want to do specifically on the 30-ish minute drive back?
I turn to my Slytherin peers and say, if any of you, so help me God, if any of you repeat what I just cast to anyone of power in Hogwarts, I will personally cast it on you, and you will not like it very much.
You do see that one of them smirks. A small kid, like in the back, with like kind of like a bowl cut.
Looking
very
at you,
nice.
prick.
Am I still a bear on the right back?
No, definitely not a bear. If you're so weird. As I'm cleaning this and describing.
Do I heal on the rest, or do I need to
It's a
heal?
30 minutes, so no, technically wouldn't be enough time for anyone to
Can
have
I treat
short rest.
the wound?
You can if you want. Do you have a medicine kit?
I have an herbalist kit.
You can try with the disadvantage to try
I have
to
a potion,
catch
but I
it.
don't want to use it if I don't have to.
He already
Okay.
healed them.
No, me.
Oh,
I'm at 5
yeah.
still.
You will be fine unless there's a battle happening at Hogwarts. You'll be fine. As the Hagrid kid.
Can I count the alchemist pack or priest pack? Either.
No, it has to be specifically a medicine kit.
Oof.
Like I
Good,
want to
no.
be over near Hagrid and kind of be like, where were you?
I was doing some
They
business.
really needed you there.
I killed a couple, but I was
A little too late.
buying food. He kind of opens his pouch and it's just full of worms and 2 dead rabbits.
Nice.
That seems right.
Respectable. I can understand
1,
that.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing a player. Who am I missing?
Her.
Oh, yeah.
She is no longer a bear.
The kid all the way in the back still is kind of eyeing you when you said that, and just his gaze is on you from your Slytherin home. Very disturbing.
Walk towards him. Draw wand. Put to chin. Did I fucking stutter?
Damn.
All right.
Intermission.
Roll me a strength save.
Oh.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. 8 plus.
Strength modifier, right?
Yeah.
Where's strength?
Strength is up here.
Plus 2, 10.
10. Your wand flies off.
Oh.
You can see that his wand was under his chin.
Oh.
As he casts Expelliarmus without saying anything or moving.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. I see what's going
He
on, and
looks way younger than you and skinnier, but still 5th year student.
Can I turn back into a bear?
Alright, let's not go that far. I don't think bear is required here.
I hear what's
personally.
going
He just
on.
looks at you. Where did you learn that last trick?
I hear what's going on. I walk over
Well,
there.
Birdie taught me.
He smiles, puts his wand back. Learn better ones. And then he looks out at the passing trees and mountains.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go and retrieve my wand, I guess. Sit down.
I
I've
walk
been put
over
in my
to
place.
Ferris
Okay.
and go, want some backup?
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. No maul necessary. Let's not kill the
Sure?
bastard.
I'm just
Okay.
kind of hanging out by myself looking at that picture of the goblin that I got. Just seeing what he's up to because my day's been kind
You
of
see
bad.
that he's shaving right now? You hear a goblin speak in the back.
Kind of like TV.
Yeah. The kid's not looking good. 20 minutes of the
no.
drive back.
Is there anything I bought at the potion shop that can save him?
They'll roll me an intelligence check. Just general intelligence.
That is a 13. 14.
Not that you can think of. This is way above your pay grade.
Well,
Can
shit.
I pull out my guitar and play him a funky tune to cheer him up?
Who? The kid that's unconscious?
Yes.
Or sure, if you want. Pulls out the guitar. I don't fucking know what songs you can.
I want to assist with my I think I had a mandolin or something.
Oh,
sure.
no.
Can I do prestidigitation and do some lights for him while
Yeah, as beautiful music is being
Cast
played
thaumaturgy on the prestigitation.
and the lights appearing from this blue-skinned Gryffindor. This kid lunges at Hagrid. He's like, ah! Punches it in the face. The kids kind of step back, except for the one kid in the corner. He's just looking very amused at everything that's happening.
Starting to look like the.
Hagrid's starting to restrain him right now, as you think that he's turned, and Hagrid's just tying him,
Oh, no.
holding him together. Once you guys get to the school, you see that. Okay, we got a little bit of time. All right. So once you head to the school, because I don't have anything assigned just yet of the great importance of these characters, we're just going to pretend that we're at the school entrance over here. There is 3 professors already ready and waiting. As
Fuck, we're expelled.
huh? Oh, as you guys are arriving. Osiris, one thing catches your eye as you're leaving. You do see something kind of like go in and out, go in and out. I don't know why that's playing because it definitely should be a train playing right now.
Where
Just
is
goes
it at?
in and out. It's flying out like away from Hogwarts, like away from the school. And all you see is you think that same robe person that had the scarification. Definitely holding like a bag, but it's on the something you've never seen before. It looks like a horse galloping with like bat wings, and the horse has no skin whatsoever. And like you see it dissipates. Like it's like the harder you're trying to look at it, the more it just goes away, and then you just don't see it anymore. As you guys arrive to Hogwarts, you definitely see the headmaster, Professor Duty. Who's ever is in, if anyone's taking transmutations, you see Professor Dumbledore.
I'd like to like share my information.
Okay.
That I saw something out there.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw something out there.
Yeah,
What'd you
yeah.
see?
You saw,
What'd you
and you also see the only Villa professor who is the head of potions at the moment, Professor Vasa.
My favorite.
Yeah.
That luck.
So yeah, as you guys are like maybe 5 minutes before like getting in, and you see Hagrid's like restraining him. He kind of has his fist ready, like he's gonna punch him or something, but definitely has a restraint as you guys are kind of sitting close together. Roll me perception only Osiris. No, everybody. Yeah, everybody. Fine. Yeah, that's fine.
19.
Okay.
19.
Pass.
15.
8.
3.
15.
Okay. So what did you get?
8.
8. Okay. So you're busy looking at the fucking skinless horse. You're concerned about that guy turning, and everyone else sees that the kid all the way in the back definitely has his eyes looking,
Oh.
and looks back forward towards.
I'd like to go back and be like, you're staring at 2, right?
You didn't see him looking. You're looking at the
Okay.
Shiny light.
shiny skinless horse.
I turn to Osiris and say, look at the fucking frame.
Yeah. So you saw that, but everyone else is looking at the kid looking like that.
I want to go sit by him and ask him like what he's looking at.
You're gonna go up to the kid in the back.
Mhm.
Okay. As you say, "Hey, look at that freak," he steps over. Just gonna put you a little bit closer.
I
together.
whispered it. Like,
Oh, okay. But he heard. He heard what you said.
he heard what I was saying,
Yeah.
but I said it with the intent that the kid in the back would not hear.
Yeah, of course, of course. As you're stepping forward to walk towards the back, does anyone do anything specific before this interaction happens?
I have my wand again, right?
Yes, you picked it up.
For
Yeah.
epic spelling, aren't
What the
I?
hell are they looking
Okay.
at?
All right, you're ready to cast it as soon as anything happens.
And I'm gonna just be
Under
like,
my
I'm pretty
robe.
sure I saw something. Are you seeing something too?
I doubt that you saw anything.
What are you looking at though?
And kind of just looks at you with the same disgust that a lot of the students at school are, that call you Muggle. He's looking at you with that disgust.
I'm
Sorry,
fine with
anything
it.
that you saw.
I'm used to this.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Especially with everything you've done in the
You
streets.
can hate me however you want, but I'm just trying to look out for everybody here.
I'm only trying to look out for the people that deserve to be looked after.
Hey, fucker.
Hey, I mean, if you want zombies at the school,
Can I shine?
He's just looking at you like something that you can shake off, obviously, but he's trying his damnedest to be unimpressed and dismissive. He just like stares at you.
well, if you're not gonna tell me, you should tell somebody else.
Okay, Muggle,
And I just keep sitting by him.
dirty blood.
Just keep sitting by him.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah, I hear
Dirty
that.
blood?
And
Walk towards him.
I walk towards him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck did you say?
I don't think you understand. My dad was an army medic. I will kick your ass and then help you back to health and kick your ass again.
You want to try dueling one more time?
Cast.
Okay. We'll put his.
See who the hothead is.
Shit.
Nobody
Well, an
says
18.
dirty blood to someone who had a freaking mother run off on them. Like, nah. I'm going into backstory here.
Yeah. Is anyone else doing anything? You cast Expelliarmus on him.
I come right up and I start to like put my fists up and I'm like, you want to fucking say something?
I want to go to like the
He's
other
awesome.
side of
Look
the
half
cart.
your size.
Like whenever I see them both coming up, I want to back away from being in between them because
Okay.
I know I've seen how dangerous these things can get, and I'm at 5 health.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say we're not healing at all. You and I are both like.
What am I rolling for?
No, he rolled versus your Expelliarmus, which he rolled an 18, not without any pluses. I'm gonna give him +0 to strength. What's the DC for Expelliarmus?
DC for Expelliarmus. Where is Expelliarmus? It's
looking
back
at the thing.
here. Expelliarmus.
Just to
Disarm any creature or weapon or object. Other objects holding choose weapon or object. Must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the object flies out of its grasp towards you. If it is small enough for you to hold in one hand and you have at least one hand free, you can catch it. Otherwise, he object will fly from the target's grasp up to 10 feet. For every level higher than second, the spell causes 1d4 of force damage.
That's awesome. Sorry.
Don't
Okay.
be.
What's his DC? Sorry. I'm just gonna say it's the same DC as your spells, which is 13.
13.
Okay, so you rolled an 18. So when you cast Expelliarmus, nothing happens. Like the wand vibrates. He just puts his hand forward. Who's there? You're
Me.
also there.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
It's
I
Neff
wanted to
and
back.
me.
I wanted to
I
go
know
to the
that.
other side.
You're okay.
This kid's like half our size. Do we really need 3 people up on him?
I
You
just
also
want to.
there?
I guess I
You
don't
also
have
there?
to be walk up. I wanna use my
That
cantrip
mob
for
mentality.
message.
Okay.
Can I?
What cantrip are you using?
I want to use message, and because one of my talents is deception and my charisma, can I send him a message
Who?
to the kid? Because it's
you can-
direct just to him.
Yeah.
Can
What's your
it
message?
be slightly deceptive? Because that's one of my things.
Roll deception and then tell me your message.
It's just a d20, right?
I'm
Yes.
interested.
It's a 1.
That's an out one.
All right. I need. I need Bones, Neff, and. Nope. No, you will be in the
I'm
range.
the one casting.
Yeah. I need everybody except for you two to roll me dexterity saving throw.
Wait, me or not?
Me?
Sonia nor Jack have to roll.
I'm about to die.
Everyone
5.
else rolls. Okay.
5 plus
Wait.
21.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
9.
6.
Okay. So the only one that passed would be you,
Shit.
and you just move as the seats break. A ball of energy just breaks through, even breaks the part of the cart
Oh.
as he casts a spell way higher than anything you've seen, and just like this fear just breaks everything. He's floating in the middle, and it's a 10-foot orb that just surrounds him, perfectly around. And you jumped out of the way, and he just pushed everyone back, and he's looking at you. Dirty blood.
Alright, you got me this time. I'll give you that.
You do arrive, and then he kind of just like lets go of the spell, hops off the train before like even stops. Hagrid's ignoring you guys.
He's got the kid.
Yeah. As he runs off over to the Vela, gives him the kid. He quickly takes off. As he's doing that, and everyone's getting off. You're picking yourselves up from that very odd encounter.
Force field push.
Yeah, Wall of Force is not an easy spell to be casted, especially so easily.
Yeah.
The muck on this guy. So as everyone's like, fucking, what the hell? Even a lot of the slurs are like, he looks like, don't don't mess with him. Don't even talk to him. Honestly, and then they just like you feel that they're telling you that as like a.
Turn to Jack. Who the hell was that? Do you
You've
know?
never seen him.
I don't know.
Was he on the train with
Yeah,
us
he was on
when
the
we
train
left?
for sure. Yeah, he was always he's been there. You might have seen him in the halls, but he really sticks to the libraries. He doesn't talk to anyone. You do know that he's a good caster.
Really?
Yeah,
No
obviously.
shit.
All right.
That guy really didn't want to tell us what he saw.
Yeah.
Is he close enough for me to do my thunder wave?
He's good.
If you want
He's
to,
gone.
but you're now in front of the
You're now in front of the school. You'll have
Yeah.
to deal with
You're in front of 3
teachers.
teachers as well.
4 technically.
Oh, frick.
I mean, I know Hagrid doesn't really count, but
It doesn't really count.
4 professors. You as Hagrid's giving the child to the Vela, you see that the headmaster Dippet waves his hand, and as he's waving, a great axe appears and just grabs it and just chops off the kid's arm, and then just walks away. And then the thing displayed. You do see Professor Dumbledore be like, okay, let's go. As you guys are exiting, kind of since he stepped off first, he goes over, runs the kid to Professor Deepa, and you guys overhear a small conversation, and he just looks like, "Not now, Tom," and then just keeps on going. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Son of a bitch! Now I'm so interested in knowing.
I called it in
What a
the
rare-
chat.
It was you.
I
Yeah. So did Fluffy.
That's
Oh, you. Okay.
yeah, that's definitely me.
That's you. Okay.
What a riddle.
Thank you for the 5 points for the taunts. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This should be a little bit tighter. All right, guys, thank you for that. Look at Tom
Yay.
Riddle. Look at how cool his mini is.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
That's pretty green. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on our first session. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Very
Thank you,
first time being
guys.
live and everything for you guys. This episode will be edited and put on a Dream Productions, a Dream Production Film, YouTube.com/DreamProductionFilm/ Pornhub. That's our URL. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, guys, wallets at the ready.
Yeah.
Let me just do this awkwardly and turn this off.